Robin's trying to boot the server now. I see your stream is now starting soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this already borked stream. OBS, everything took a dump, but we're here. We've made it. We're in the house. Hope you're all doing well. Right, I just hope that everybody else isn't having the same grief that we are. My overlays kind of stopped working, so we're going to wing it. We'll just see how we get on in there. With me tonight, you may have already recognized the giggle from the main man himself, Mr. Chris Mog. How are you this evening?
I'm all right, bud. Yeah, how are you?
All right. Bit stressed, like, but we'll get through it, no doubt.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just wait till you boot up the game, man.
Uh,
Have you got the game booted?
Game's open. Let's see if we can actually find the server
yeah.
and get in.
Yeah, go on.
That would be
My
an
game's
idea,
crashed.
wouldn't it? I just got to have a quick look at SimGrid to find out what the actual server is called.
Should be able to get there with Bongo, I think. Oh, I'm in. Hooray.
Just search for Bongo.
Yeah, I think so.
There it is. Are you in?
Okay. Yes, I'm in. So just looking at who's here. So 18 hypers, 20 of the GT3 flavor. It's a lot. What's that? 38?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't do maths and type in. There we go. I'm in. Right. Is our overlay going to work? I've been bigging it up all week, telling everybody how great this overlay is. If it doesn't work now, I'm going to be tamping. Well, I've got details on my page, but no, it's not working. Why is it not working?
It got stuck at 100% for ages for me as well. Just let it run, man. Let it run. Have some patience, dude.
No, I can already see that the overlay isn't working in OBS.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it? Gonna have to use this budget
Just result.
LMU rubbish.
I just watched. Oh, that was an awesome crash, actually. It just happened. See, if you'd been on time, Grin.
We would have seen that, is it?
Yeah, that was good. Mr. Connor Harmon. It was a spectacular crash. Good effort.
Mr. Connor Harmon, how many have we got in so far? 42. Very impressive.
42 now. So let's. Do you want to run through what the format is for tonight?
No, I want to get my bloody overlay to work, and it will not.
What's up, Robin? Is it? Just let it go, man.
I'm not going to let it go. It's upsetting me. I've also got to turn the sound down in game.
Obsessive much.
Onboard volume. Yeah, let's turn that down.
Yeah, that was really loud last time, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. There we go. We've done that. So much for it looking in-game volume, little high in comparison to your voices. Right, okay. Let's turn it down some more.
There's a fly around me. I need to destroy it. Where's it gone? Thing.
Let me go to audio mixer. And let's reduce the gain to there. Is that better, Owen?
Is it better? Is it worse?
Oh, what's happened with this overlay? That's really frustrating.
Just let it go, man. We'll do the same as we did on Sunday. Which was like talking crap.
My game's just crashed. I haven't had a single game crash all week. There we go. There you go, people. That's what we're watching tonight.
No, mine has crashed as well, just to say.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I got exactly the same message. Send a crash report. No. Right. So see if we can relaunch that.
How do I get this goddamn overlay to work? Well, got to get the game to work first, I suppose.
Tidy.
Tidy.
Half tidy, half rice, half chips, half tidy.
Well, I suppose this is where we should be filling the airwaves with something. But I haven't got anything for you. Just frustration. No, I'm not going to turn into Dara. The angry Irishman will not appear. Let's see if we can get back in.
Oh, shit.
Let's try again. That's not the correct password, is it?
Password is make it stop. Lowercase, no space.
There you go. That'll
Enter.
be why. Enter.
Hello.
You were unable to join the server. No, I'm not. There we go. We're almost in. It's not
Another
good.
great professional start to this.
Yes, another bodged attempt at a correct start.
Man, I was going to reach over and grab my banjo and play us through it, man. But it looks like we're just about in now, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So, have we gone through what the format is this evening? I've got the details here.
Go for it, Mog.
So,
Inform the
where are
people.
So this is an unranked race because of the issues that'll be going on with LMU this last couple of days. So we decided in the end not to rank anything in this race. So it's just another kind of like a rehearsal, but a bit of a fun event and see what happens. So no points. So we're at Le Mans. 30 minutes practice, 30 minutes qualifying, 90 minutes race. And there we go, and it's fixed track, and it looks like it's going to be fine all the way through. At least that's what the server tells me. But there we go.
That's what the server tells you.
That's what the server says. Yeah. So 30 minutes practice, 30 qualifying, 90 minutes race.
That's been known to lie, hasn't it?
No, that looks right to me. So fixed setup, yeah. So have you had you've been on the game since they dropped this update, Gwyn? Do you want to give us a deep dive on that while we're waiting for things to happen? Because I've not had a go.
Have you not?
No, I downloaded the update. I've been fiddling with games crashed.
Yeah. What a stream. We're just going to see this all night long. This is good, isn't it?
Oh, wow, man.
Well, basically, the update has killed the game, and they've also updated the GT3 tyre model.
So it killed the game in terms of this kind of connectivity stuff, you mean?
Yeah, it's knackered, isn't it? Let's look at it.
I mean, well, one of the things that I was thinking about earlier was like when Robin was deciding whether or not to cancel this, I thought I'll jump into the server into the back end and see what's what there, and I couldn't load up the server from behind the scenes in SimGrid.
Right.
So it looks like you dish out updates to the game itself, and then there's these knock-on compounded effects to other services down the line. So that's what jumped out to me.
Yeah.
I mean, the servers are working now. There seems to be connection. It's just we're getting kicked out.
Well,
So that's as much as I know about like the game being.
Is it just us? Because it's saying that there's 47 still in there.
Yeah. In terms of the actual gameplay itself, we'll get to that.
The actual gameplay, I think the update is excellent. Since I've been playing this game, I've struggled with a serious lack of feedback mid-corner on the front end of the cars. So this new tyre upgrade, for me, has addressed that. You now have more front end tire grip, so you don't have the understeer, and the steering is heavier on the front end.
Okay.
Lots of other people have complained about it, and I too did lots of spinnies on my first drive out. But basically, where you used to run like 9, 10, 11 ABS, now you have to run like 5 or 6, and that is
all right. Okay.
That's much better. But like any sudden steer movements while braking, because they've given the front end much more grip, it'll send you into a spin, and it's like an unrecoverable spin most of the time. 9 out of 10, if you've done that, you're gonna go. Whereas you could catch it before.
All right. Okay.
But now,
so do you find it's like a better experience, or is it just like kind of relearning or unlearning what you've already learned in this game kind of vibe?
Kind of. But for me, if you can trail brake tidy, then it's how you wanted it. For me, it's how I wanted it to be anyway.
Right. Okay.
So if you trail, you now have to trail brake to the apex, whereas before you could slam the anchors on, get the speed down, and then if the front end drifted from being over speed, then you could keep hold of it. Now you can't.
I understand.
But just by keeping a bit of trail brake going and not being over enthusiastic with your steering inputs, you're all good, man. So I think it's great. What I don't think is great is the inability to stay in a server and my newfound love of this overlay does not work.
Yeah. I think go on.
I'm looking at the overlay right now, and it's just showing a blank white screen. Even though the control page is working correctly.
Yeah.
The overlay itself is a no-go. So we're back to using this for tonight. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's okay, man. I mean, given the state that the game seems, well, it's not the game, but like everything coming together on the connection side, then, you know, it's going to be expected. You know, that's why we've ended up running not the championship race we were expecting this evening, innit? So, yeah. And I'm being attacked, man.
We've been attacked by?
But it's a fly. I can hear it as well. It's like, help me, like this. Like freaking me out. I think it's like that Vincent Price for the fly, isn't it? Vincent Price, man. Right, you better watch it. Right.
Look now, I've got all my lovely cameras all set up. Got all the bloody angles sorted, and now I got this stupid overlay problem.
Go in, you gotta let it go, dude.
I'm not letting it go.
You gotta let it go. You should have let it go.
Oh, I also forgot to turn that mirror off. God damn it. We'll go back to the TV cameras. So we're on board with Mr. Western in the Peugeot Hypercar, the wangless Peugeot Hypercar. Look how cool that is. I can hold the camera now and you can see them all coming into the corner.
Oh, wow, look at that, yeah.
That's cool, isn't it? And then if I let go of it, see, it'll go back to Mr. Western.
Oh, excited.
This is very exciting. See? Oh, he's in the pits, tidy.
Nice.
Oh, Mr. Moffat.
Uh-huh.
He's in the Hyper. The Ferrari. I'm not too sure on how OP the Ferrari will be at this track. Oh, no. In the update, they've added weight to it, haven't they? But he's stuck to it. Well done. He's committed.
I think, being as this is based on the server entry list, then people, I think, are forced into the car choice.
Yeah,
maybe?
they had a choice up until, what was it, 6 o'clock last night?
Ah, right, okay. Right, the registration could change your car, right? I'm with you.
But that was a bit of a balls up as well because the game wouldn't play. A lot of people couldn't get on to test the new cars to see if they wanted to change. So
Yeah.
it's kind of where we've landed.
Well, it's just where we are for this evening, you know.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there's
somebody there on the
people
side.
on the track making the best of it. So
Oh, where's my overlay? God damn it.
good man.
This
Well,
would
there
be
you
so
go, guys.
cool now. We'd have all the time-ins and the splits, and we just haven't got it.
I see Andrew Morris got a stop and go. Good effort, Andrew. Well done. So another 10 minutes left of practice, and then we go into the qualifying. There's a few people missing tonight because of the kind of technical state of the game and the connections and everything, like we were saying. But still a good, fair turn-up, man.
Yeah.
In fairness.
So then, we're going to have to reintroduce the screens. Who should we have a little look at next?
I'm unsure of of this track really in terms of lap times. What's the good lap times in the two classes, man? So we got what's top there? 3:28.
I really don't know myself.
I think it was like anything under 4 minutes, was it? Or around about there we go. So looking at John Ford, who's first in the GT3s.
A 404,
He's
yeah.
at 404.1, so like the low 4 seconds odd.
Yeah.
Seems to be the time. And then for the Hypers, it looks like sub 330s. But it's a long old track, this one, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, Jonathan's having a go there, look. Sweeping past Mr. Archer before the chicane. I'm just glad it's not raining. The spray would be immense. Let's jump on with Johnny. Why is he not showing? Oh, this is showing it all over the place. Whether they've put a lap in or not. Oh, I'm glad to see Mr. Healy's made it with us as well. Birthday boy. 63 nearly.
Oh, was he really?
Is he really? Nearly.
Yeah. This is the question.
Oh. I don't know what that was about.
Steady on.
Steady on now. Let's get the replay bar on. We'll go back and have a little look at that. Maybe. Who was it? Right, so it's Davey Mack he's tussling with there. Is this practice, guys? Like, what's going on? Who's that behind? Mr. Wilkinson. Oh, right. I've caught up live now. Right, okay. The replay function does not seem to want to work. Right, we'll quit that then. I had high hopes of this being a professional broadcast. Unfortunately.
Oh, well, yeah. You shouldn't have invited me. Man.
It's not happening, is it?
Yeah. What day is it today, man? Thursday today, isn't it? I've been outside in the real world this week. You see.
What?
Yeah.
The real
freaked
world?
me out. The real world. It always really freaks me out going to the real world, and because whenever I have to go to the real world, it's like a service thing where, like this week, where I was at the hospital right on Tuesday, I think. I start a new treatment, right? So you know the crack with that. Oh
Yeah.
man, it's just like people are just bonkers, man.
People
bonkers.
are insane.
Yeah. But then again, it's like I imagine I can't imagine what they make of me, you know. And this one nurse was talking to me, and she came up with, "Do you speak Welsh?" And I'm like, "No." she's like, you sound like you speak Welsh. So what a strange thing to say, man. Although I did say, it's like, yeah, I've had this a lot through my life, you know. It's like any Welsh-speaking things in work. It's like, oh, Sen Mog, he speaks Welsh. It's like, I don't speak Welsh, dude, you know. It's a funny one. She said I sounded like I was from West Wales, you know. Bizarre.
You're borderline, really, aren't you?
What do you mean borderline?
Well, borderline sounding like you're from West Wales.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was very strange. And then I had a phone call today with these lunatics from the DWP. Have you spoken to these people? They're
I try my
great,
best
man.
not to.
Oh wow! I'm like, it just reminds me of, like, you know, not to get political or anything. It reminds me of the Welsh government. It's like, was there a meeting at some point, right? And you get all of these guys and they sit down together. He goes, like, right, I tell you what we need happening, right, in the world now is just more idiots doing nothing of absolutely any consequence or benefit for absolutely anyone ever, right? And everybody in the board was like, wow, that sounds like a really good idea. Let's do that, you know? Because I speak to this woman's. I'm like, Jesus, man, really? You know, why can't I tick a box on a website that would answer this question? You know. Anyway, that was this week. I don't think I gotta go out. I gotta go outside again now till next week. So.
Oh, well, good for you. I've got to go to work tomorrow, and that's absolute madness too.
Work is the scourge of the drinking classes, dude.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I've messed about with that enough. I am finally, I'm going to mention it once more, but I am going to give up with these overlays because they do not want to work.
If it's not working, it's not working, man.
Maybe next week. Maybe tomorrow.
I want to settle down.
Right, come on then, let's get serious. Let's try and entertain and help the people navigate this event. So... we're in practice. We've done 11 minutes. How long is practice?
Can't stay too long, just turn around, I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow.
Is it just 30 minutes?
30 minutes practice, 30 minutes qualifying. So I imagine what's going to happen again, like Sunday, is 50 minutes of hypers and 50 minutes of GT3s.
Will they be first? The hypers first?
I really don't know. I really don't know.
Mr. Healy's had a bit of time there. I was asked to spend a bit more time on the GT3s this week.
Really?
Yeah, it seems like a few GT3s have the nose point out of joint by too much TV coverage of the hypers.
Really? Okay.
Yes. So if a GT3 would like to get on track...
Yeah, but didn't you explain that we just completely hate everybody who drives GT3 cars? I mean,
I did not. I thought
wasn't that clear from Sunday? Wasn't that clear from Sunday?
Oh, look, Mr. Hughes. Let's have a go on with him.
Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Not Hughes. He's stuck it in fastest GT3 at the moment with a time of...
403.9. So there we are. He's sub 404 we saw earlier. By a 10th.
That's a very good time, actually. 403s.
That's good, yeah.
Who are we looking at from last race to compete? Mr. Sangster? Oh, maybe not. We'll jump off him somewhere else. Sorry. Mr. Wilson.
Oh,
Jordan.
and he's into the barrier.
Oh, he's in the barrier too. He's not disconnected, is he?
That's Chris Wilson in the back. He's back in the pits.
Who's out?
To say.
Peter's still out. There's lots of people having issues.
Yeah, JPS pulled up by the start-finish line.
He's still kind of going. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, he's over. Who else is out? It's only Steve I can see out at the moment. Or Mr. Cooley. Oh, just as I switched to him, he's straight into the the wall.
Well, there you go, GT3s. Look, you're giving me the beans and telling me that you want to be on TV. Well, if you actually drive a lap, you can go on TV. Oh, should we go up close and listen to the new Lamborghini?
Yeah, go on, man.
Don't know about the paint job, Steve, but oh, we've got a bit of damage there as well.
Is that Steve Baker?
It is.
Your brother.
It does sound pretty nice flat out, doesn't it?
So is this is this part of the DLC? The new cars?
Yes,
Are they part of the DLC?
This is one of the new cars, and the other one is the Lexus.
Yeah, and that's DLC new cars, not with the base game.
Yes, so you have to pay for the DLC.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, look,
Did you check these cars out, Gwen? Are they?
I've
good?
only driven the Lexus.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I very much like the Lexus.
Mm.
I literally only had a chance to drive a Lexus at the sale. I haven't done anything else. I haven't been anywhere. Oh, that's a lie. I did take it round Spa as well. And I really like it. It's got
try that out.
like it's very similar to the Mustang, but I think it's more playful on the limit. After adjusting all of the TC, ABS, I lowered the ride out a bit and done this and done that because the fixed setup is a bit I got it where I liked it and I could play with it lovely. So you have to brake in a straight line with it and the back end gets a bit waggy, but then on Apex you can give it a bit of poke and use the power to drag the back end round.
What about this? What about this Lambo I'm looking at with Steve? Is that any good? Did you try it?
The word on the street is that both Steve and Tony, they like it. They like it a lot, and they say that they are faster in it than they were in the McLaren.
Okay, I mean, I'm looking on board with Steve now. Looking at the inside the Lambo. He's in the Lambo, isn't he? No,
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong car.
Everybody's back in the pits now. I think practice just finished.
Yeah, I just wanted to check something out. Yeah, actually, because looking inside the Lambo, what I like about it is that the dash itself doesn't look like it was like a badly printed out parish newsletter, you know, by the vicar's wife who wants to put that newsletter around the local community. Because the one in ACC, it was like, you know, like when you see those really amateur kind of newsletter things and everything's been pushed and pulled out of all proportion, so it looks wonky.
Yeah.
The dash in ACC definitely resembled that to me, and that's about as much as I know about driving cars.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just wanted to point that out. Important update there. So that's the end of that's the end of qualifying by look. Oh no, this is the beginning of qualifying. The end of practice, right? So we're into qualifying now.
So, who's going out first? Oh, the Hypers. They're already out.
Yeah, Hypers are out first.
Let's get on board with Mr. Weston then, since he's jumped the gun and he's first out there.
Yeah, so he's on.
I get the timings up, and then I'll get rid of all of this, so we don't have to see it. And I didn't get rid of the mirror again. God damn it.
Yeah, you can see if you have a look at the timings board there, and you see like where he's got lap 3 - 1, lap 1.
Yep.
That looks like some kind of communication networking kind of problem, maybe. It just jumps out to me as, you know, we should move on to this is lap 1 or lap 2, not lap 5, considering we'd only be going like 2 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's it. I'm not sure if it was like that before, or if that's indicative of some of the problems that have been plaguing.
Yes, communication online does seem to be
the
biggest
networking
issue.
stuff. Yeah.
Should we drag one of the GT3s into chat, kicking and screaming to see what they've got to say about what's going on?
Yeah, do that, because we can ask them about the update, because there's things to say. Yeah, go on, Gwen, look into this, man. Oh yeah, there's Steve in the chat actually. Drag him in. So still no times set as yet by the hypers. So I'm looking at a hyper. This. Oh. So it was a 3:28 illegal lap from Rades. Yeah, it's difficult to work out exactly what's happening with this timing page. It looks like it's might be some server issues or something going on.
Yes.
But no time showing on the live standings either, so still waiting. So jump about to see.
Well,
Oh, Daniel Lama is in the house as well.
oh, Dan Lama's in, is he?
Yeah, just jumping on board with him. We haven't seen. He wasn't here for the last race, was he? He was. He had a note from Matron, I believe. So yeah, Dan Lama. I think we're expecting big things from him tonight.
Right, why
Be
can I
interesting
not?
to see where he turns up in terms of where like Rares was on Sunday, I think.
Why can I not add Steve to this chat?
This call we're in.
Yeah.
He's asking what chat are you in. We're in
Private call.
we're not. Yeah, we're in a private call. You see, Gwyn.
Yes, I'm trying to add him, but
I can't do it. So looks like we got some times on the board. I'm looking at Davy Mark, 3:29.6, and that looks. It's saying it's valid on the timing, but it's not turning up on the live standings. I'm not sure what that's about. Because it's not showing as unless that one in the middle is the sector 2 time might have been invalidated. I think difficult to read.
let's jump into another chat, is it?
Would
that be easier?
Yeah, that will be easier, wouldn't it? Where do you want to go, man? I'm going to the
talking shit, is it?
Oh, into your one, right? There you go.
There we go. That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. That's all good. Still no times turning up on the live standings page. Looking at this live, I don't know.
Is it still not?
Still not. No. Oh yeah, there's Steve. Hello, Steve, with his muted microphone.
How are we?
You
How's
right?
it going?
I'm not bad.
What's
I'm
your?
just going to turn the volume down on my YouTube. 1 sec.
What's the experience been like for you on LMU this last like 24 hours or so, Steve? What are you finding, man? Maybe that's what we've been talking about.
How's it going, fellas?
Okay, you okay?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
Mr. Star beating me again, unfortunately, in that practice.
In practice.
It's not where it counts, though. It's not where it counts.
Where it counts. Don't worry about it, Steve.
So what's your what I was just asking Steve, what's your kind of thinking on where the update is at the moment after this last 24 hours, man? Give us your thoughts.
Well, there's still a few people having issues, so when it flicked over into the quali, then 4 people-ish got kicked out into the main menu screen.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Were they able to join back?
Oh, yeah, they will still be able to join back, and they'll be able to do that in the race as well, but they'll have to start from a pit lane and
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
got
it's not
kicked a couple of
ideal.
times in
Like.
practice too.
But what's weird is though is, as I said, out of, I mean, how many's on the track? Or how many are on the grid? It's about 50
yeah, we
odd
got
again,
like
I reckon.
18,
40 odd.
18 and 28.
46 cars, and what, half a dozen have had that issue. It's just really odd that people are getting different variations of problems.
Yeah, it's not the same over and over, is it?
Exactly. Yeah. You'd imagine it to be the same. It just doesn't make sense.
That, you know, from what we've been seeing from the beginning of this, it looks like it's just network issues now. I think like
Hmm.
it looks like the majority of gameplay stuff has been fixed, but it looks like there's a cascading problem that's affecting the network connections, maybe. So I think
Possibly.
that was the best thinking. I think then to make this a non-points race, you know, tonight.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. So I bet by this time next week, you know, fingers crossed, everything will be sorted. So
Yeah, and my overlays don't work. Tamping.
I was
I
thinking
mean,
that.
yeah, that's the main thing that we've come across is Gwyn's massive disappointment.
It was all
You know?
working up to like 20 minutes before kickoff.
Oh, you're joking.
Booted back in, and computer says no.
He
With
keeps
how
saying
happy you was
that.
as well before, that this was going to look so professional.
It was.
Well, it still does. It's going to sound
Unfortunately.
professional at least.
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey Steve, did your those recordings I did for you the other day, was it for like your brother-in-law or something?
Yes.
Right. I've been giggling about it because we were speaking earlier that I'm not a Welsh speaker. So just to explain, I did some recordings for Steve, for his brother-in-law, for his model railway
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
So he wanted some like platform announcements in Welsh, which I did for him. But I'm thinking as I'm doing it, I'm like, I tell you what, like there's nothing to stop me just speaking in Klingon, given that I don't speak Welsh. But then it suddenly occurred to me, man, it's like, hang on, these people are model train makers. They'll know Klingon when they hear it. You know what I mean?
100%, mate.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and then the next time you go around and visit this guy, he's built like the whole Klingon empire, but in miniature, you know. And nobody wants that, man. You know, like people running through the kitchen to get some Sunny Delight shouting "Kapla," and this is a good day to die, and all the rest of it. You know.
I
So
knew there was a reason I wanted to join this chat.
yeah, so it is actually Welsh. Whether it's correct or not, I don't know. So if anybody's listening to this and does speak Welsh, please don't grass me up to the language police, because I will get taken away to Rill, to the re-education centres in Rill.
His accent's fake as well. He's a Geordie, really,
Yeah,
Morgan.
yeah, it's all fake. I'm an AI. I'm not allowed to replicate my own voice online, so I have to disguise it as this. You know.
Oh, he's giving it a bit in the sand there, Jonathan. He's doing well, though. Let's get the timings up.
Oh, have we got a timer of how long's left? See, I'm watching on YouTube,
Yeah,
so my video's a bit delayed to this,
4
so
minutes
that's something
left.
to.
Another
4 minutes left.
Well,
yeah,
3.5.
Yeah, that's one thing I do have to think about, that because I'm watching on YouTube, the video's a bit delayed.
Yeah, it should be about a 15-second delay.
A bit less than that it is, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you said he was going in the sand. I'm like, it's not done anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh.
There it is.
Yeah, he's in the sand.
He's bringing it home now, though.
If only there was a smaller delay than 15 seconds when trying to get through to Gwyn, you know, this stream would be much better.
Hey, I said about this. Look, I'm trying to
control
cameras and timings and OBS. It's all took a dump on me this evening. And what did we get there?
That is in the
John?
midfield, though.
Oh, he invalidated that lap in Sector 3, did he? So he'll go again. Oh, Craig Starkey and Lee Weston giving Rares a push. Let's give Rares a bit of screen time to see how he's getting on.
So that lap in P1 at the moment with the Hypers, 3:27.89. Is that a good time? It sounds like a good time to me.
It does sound like a good time.
Look how tight that midfield is. from 9th down to... Oh, okay, it's just disappeared.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very close side. Like, you consider how long this track is as well to get in within a couple of tenths of one another.
Two tenths separate,
Yeah.
9th to 14th.
That's
Oh, no,
impressive.
10th to 14th. That's insane. That will disappear in a minute anyway and restore the professionalism back to your broadcast.
Oh, well, thanks for dropping in, mate, and jolly good luck with the race.
See, there's his proper accent coming through.
That's my real accent, yeah.
Yeah, what he said, Steve. Good luck.
Right, enjoy it, fellas.
Cheers, man.
I'll pop in when I can.
Ta-ta for now.
Hopefully not too early, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon you've got at least 5 laps in you tonight. You'll be fine.
Oh, at least. Come on, we can do it. Right, catch you later, fellas.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.
There we go. There's Steve from the GT3.
Going to go back now to get himself ready for his qualifying session. So 15 minutes. They're not going to have that many laps to have an opportunity.
Yeah, like 4 minutes a lap. So
Rares is struggling here. He's only got one. These are not right, are they? Because he's got a time on the board. But it's saying here, all right, there's only his 3rd lap.
With Rares, yeah. These timings are all over the place, man. On this timing board on the right-hand side.
It's knackered, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Not sure what's going on there. But yeah, look, it's like looking at the live stand. And he's spun. And he's spun. Rares. Oh, good 360 though, in fairness.
He's kept it out the barrier, but he's given
looks
up.
like he's pulled over. And
Wouters the only person. He's just come across the line.
That'll be it for Rares.
334. What about Mr. Moffat? Where did he end up?
So just catching up with Rob, Soul, Quinn.
Mr. Moffat is not showing.
That's the end of Rob's lap. He's pulled off before the end of the lap. Who else is out?
Masterful.
So he's
just started a lap.
Is he? Yeah, he's just started a lap.
What about Dara? Where's Dara at? He's coming down the back end.
Alright, so he's about halfway round.
Who else is left? Vizan. Oh, he's coming into the pits.
Mark Healy done in P.
Still hasn't put a time
in P17.
Mark Healy.
That's a surprising one.
Same year as Mr. Mac.
Yeah, so Eric done, Ruthless done, Mr. Vizan done, Mark's done, Rick, where is he? Just coming into the Porsche bit, the Porsche bit.
Who was that? Mr. Dont?
No, it's Rick Wilkinson.
Sorry.
He's just coming up to the start finish.
So we're just going to stay on board here with Davey Mack. Does he get a time in? He does. Jumps himself up to 5th. Well done, Davey. Right at the end there. Mr. Wilkinson, he's not improved. Dara, he's just comes through the Porsche curves. Where's Masterful? He's pulling over. He's giving up.
He's done.
So it looks like Dara is the only one left to improve. He is up on his Sector 2 time. Only just off on his Sector 1, so if he can bring this one home, this should be an improvement for him.
Was that a bit of a wobble there a couple of corners ago? He does like to wiggle it though, doesn't he?
He is a bit wobbly, yeah.
He's a wiggler.
His general demeanour's been a bit wobbly since the update.
Wiggly Walsh.
But we're just happy to see him on track.
Absolutely, man.
How's he doing? Let's have a look and see what time we're going to get out of him. Oh, he's taking those last complex of corners. Very nice.
Coming up the finish, and where does he end up? No improvement,
16th.
I'm seeing.
No improvement. Oh, he must have invalidated in that final sector.
It's a shame.
That is a shame.
Lap as well.
But that there is going to be...
There's your grid for the hypers.
And the GT3s are already on track by the look of it. We are 2 minutes in. So let's investigate the GT3s. Who are we going to go out with? Mr. Revo. He's already coming down. Where's all my stand-ins gone? Right, there we go. Let's get everything back. Let's get going. So who is going to be first across? I can go... No, that's not going to work, is it?
I'm so unfamiliar with this track. I couldn't, like, looking at the cars, I
Oh,
couldn't
there we
tell
go.
you how
There's a
far
bit of the
it's at.
Lexus. Who's taking the Lexus on board? Mr. Ford, good choice. Listen to that. Let's have
Ford.
a bit of naturally aspirated V8, is it, down the street? That does sound pretty nice. Looks nice, sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm seeing him with a 404, but I'm
A 404?
on the timing on the timing page.
Oh, yeah.
It's very big. It's got lap 6, like 1, 2, 3, 4. He's done 5 lap 6s. Unless it's other cars coming across the line, so then it becomes a new lap. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what we're looking at. So it's a relative thing to how many laps the person. Oh, that wouldn't make sense for me. I don't know. I should.
Oh, Johnny's jumped into the YouTube chat there. 27 is crazy. That is a very, very fast time for Mr. Starkey.
Yeah.
Help. Oh, I'm not reading that. It's on screen, John. Well done. Let it be known to anybody that wants to type a comment into the YT chat. It is going out with the stream.
I missed that. No, I was just looking back at these hyper times. So only, what's that? 6/10 P2, and then another half a second to P3, and then Johnny another half a second behind that. It looks like, yeah, pretty much, yeah, up to P5 all separated by half a second, which, you know, on a track this length, man, I think that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Very. Should make for some close quarter battles.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we're not going to see some of the same issues that we saw last week. I don't know, how would it work on this track in terms of when the hypers catch up with the GT3s, because it's a longer track, but then...
Yes, they should have much more
yeah,
opportunity to pass safely.
Yeah, but there's still lots of opportunity on this track to catch the GT3s at a really, really awkward point. Like,
Yeah.
coming into this section now.
Yeah,
where,
the stadium section, all of this is going to be... The hypers are going to be losing time stick here. You've got the start-finish straight here, obviously, which would be an opportunity for them to get past. But if you can't do it before we get to this corner, then again, it's going to be a precarious couple of moments until they're back onto the Mulsanne Straight.
I mean, there's a bit of width towards just the end of this section as well. Coming into there's a left-hander, and then it goes around to the right. I think there's a little bit of room there, but it's going to be... I think all the hypers are going to be hoping and praying that they catch the GT3s on that long back straight, you know?
Yes.
Because catching them here, it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it?
It is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah. I imagine the GT3s are wishing for the same thing as well. I would be.
Yeah, especially after last week. Even Spa being such a big track, it's still...
that's the thing. Yeah. I mean, thinking about it, because Spa is a long old track as well, so, yeah.
Have we got any times in yet? No. How is
Doesn't
this
look like
not... The timings are knackered, isn't they? Because it's telling me that John's put a 404 in, and it's just not updating at all.
Yeah, that timing...
which is making...
I think is broken.
It's making navigating who's where and when very difficult.
Yeah, maybe it'll settle down in the race because everybody will be on roughly the same lap.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's ticking over by people crossing the start finish line, and then it ticks into a new lap. That's why you're seeing so many lap 6s.
I don't have that issue. On mine, I'm getting all their laps correct. But it looks like everybody started on lap 4.
All right, I see.
I've got,
it's different on mine.
I'm looking at lap 8 now. There's no way they've got 8 laps in the amount of time they've had.
Yeah. Yeah, my readout is different to yours, which is interesting. Let's have a look where you are, Steve.
There's JPS and the Mustang. Being closely followed by Mr. Neargard.
The time's starting to come in. So Mr. Lars Revo from the George Lucas universe, 404.6.
404.6. And Mr. Mims has just dropped one in. A 408.
So, looks like he's a couple of seconds behind.
Andrew Morris. He's just crossed the line.
Steve Not Hughes across the line, 403.9. So that's P1 and 2. Andrew, where did he get? Oh.
Andrew's currently 5th. Oh, that's unfortunate. Steve has caught Andrew in the complex we were just mentioning.
Yeah,
he's let him through by the look of it. Who else have we got then?
I'm just jumping into Andrew's YouTube as well. So as we're going along as well, I'll try and if we try and remember, going to give shout outs to other people who are streaming the race tonight. So as you were looking at Andrew there, just a shout out to Andrew Chef Brick Racing. If you haven't gone over and given him a like, go and do so now. He's probably the nicest man in the universe apart from Gwyn. Read into that what you want.
Look, Mog, you've already cemented your place in the commentary booth. You don't have to blow smoke at my ass anymore.
All right, okay. Well, like you mean that literally? I can have a night off.
You can have a night off, yeah.
Night off, yeah.
Oh, Jordan, how is he in? Let's reload that. Oh, that doesn't want to work. That doesn't want to work. He's driving a Porsche, even though he's not. Bloody game. Why is it not letting me reload the cars? Okay, that's broken. Everything's broken.
All broken.
So they're all trickling in now. Oh, it's very close at the front. Mr. Cooler, where's he at? Oh, another Lexus driver. No, and he's caught.
Yeah, there's so the top 4 getting sub 404s.
He's caught Jacko there at a very unfortunate place. It will not let me reload those cars. So we're looking at non-Porsche there. I think Jacko is in the McLaren. Oh, that's unfortunate for Mr. Cooley. He's at the lift there.
Yeah, Yaki in the McLaren. But worryingly on my screen, he had Steve Not Hughes' face for a moment, which was a little bit weird. Like it took a little bit of time for the graphic to load up. It's broken. The game's broken.
Right, Jacko lifted
message
there to let him through.
Message from Dara in the pits. I can't wait up in the pits.
I can't wait to start from the pits. Yeah. What some people's issue is that they can get into the game and everything's fine, but every time a session ends and we go to the next session, you end up getting booted. Yeah. So that means Dara will.
Ah, right. I see.
Get ejected.
That's what Steve was talking about earlier with the qualifying issues, right?
Same with Tony. Tony was having the same problem.
And then when you rejoin, you have to start from the pits.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, he's giving it a bit of love in the left in the Lamborghini too. You'll be grand, Dara. Just take in from Tony. He's the master of starting from the pit. What did he get? 16 places last race. With the beginning complex on this track, I wouldn't bet starting from the pit to be too bad a strategy.
Yeah, because
Oh,
considering
Tony.
Tony.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's get lots of angles of Tony in the wall there. Oh, he's
What
proper
happened
in the
there?
wall there, look. Very good.
He's actually through the wall. Yeah.
Through the wall. Oh, and he's got a wheel missing in the pits.
Oh.
There we go. Let's get
That's a good, good
close
angle.
up. There you go. Right, let's go to somebody else. And there he is, Mr. Star. He's jumped into chat. You was live on camera then with that into the wall business.
Right. Nice. Just as I lose it round there. Yeah, the tyres take a little while to warm up.
Yeah, about 2 laps, is it? 3 laps?
Well, yeah, about 4, I think, on the practice.
So, how did you fare with going from practice to quali? Did you manage to stay in?
No, I got kicked out again.
You got kicked, did you?
Happen. Yeah.
Dara's just come in chat complaining of the same issue. And what time can Mr. Grant get across the line here? He's coming into the complex now. It's currently 16th. I have no idea if he's up on his lap time. He did. He just jumped above Tony briefly.
I'm seeing
4:10, 1:65. How about Fergus? How's he getting on? Oh, he's just finished a lap. He's done a 4:09. Why has that not jumped him up then?
So it looks like this is the last lap now. If anybody's, so it's only like 20 seconds left by this
Have a
count.
look around the track then, see where people are at. Is there anybody coming close to the end of a lap in anger? It would seem not. There was a pink steel there then.
Is he still out?
But I'll be back soon, guys.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
cheers, Don. Thanks for dropping in, man.
If I get kicked out, I'll try and get back into the race. If I don't get back in, I'll be back.
We'll kick you out of here as well.
Good luck, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, good luck, man.
See you soon.
So who's this now?
So
Jason Bone?
still a few people out on track. Volty's out on track. I'm not sure where he is, but he's in P2. I can't see any of his lap times though. Oh, he's squiggling around. Mr. Volty.
In the
P2.
BMW, I've just jumped on board with him.
Yeah, in the BMW.
Ooh, look at that sun.
So that looks like the back. Is that the back straight he's coming through there?
It is, yes.
Right,
somebody
so
asked me earlier if I was going to be one of these commentators that call out all the names of the corners. No, I will not, because I don't know them all.
I don't even know the track, man. So, you know.
Oh, Mr. Oakley's dropped it on pole there for the GT3s. Very well done.
Yeah, and he's still
Mr.
out
Liggins
on a
has
lap
finished.
as well.
And Jordan's finished in 11th there.
Good time by John Ford, by the looks of things, to drop himself into P3.
And where's your favourite man
4:01.
from last race? He's not in tonight, is he?
I don't think he's you, no.
Leonardo's giving everybody else a chance, and that's a very well controlled drift.
Yep, well done.
We're catching them all tonight, aren't we? Mr. Oakley.
Mr. Volty's in the wall, unfortunately not able to complete his lap.
Yeah, we just had that on stream.
Oh, that's what we're looking at, sorry.
Now we're on to Mr. Oakley, coming through the same area. Can he show us how it's supposed to be done? Ooh, he's getting very brave with the use of the curbs there.
Yeah. And he's on pole as well by a good second by the looks of the times.
Yes.
So if he makes this lap better as well, that's just going to increase that second. Which is still impressive considering the length of this track, you know, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, to be within that time of each other.
There we go, he's just coming into this last chicane.
And he did improve, only slight. No, did he?
I'm seeing. Oh, it's difficult. It's really difficult to see.
404395. Yeah, I know. It jerked on the stand-ins, but then it hasn't updated.
Yeah. So
Mr.
yeah, it looks like
Hopkins is still on
4.3.
track in
Okay.
the Aston Martins. We've jumped on board with him. He's coming into the final complex. There is somebody in front of him.
Yeah, just coming through the Porsche bit now.
Oh, into the pits he goes. Mr. Wilson's in the pits. Mr. Hopkins in the pits. Souvier is in the pits, I think. Oh, we got Paul Biondi. He's in the Lexus. And he's coming down for the last.
And where's he standing at the moment?
He's currently in 24th.
24th.
Oh, no.
So
Yeah.
see if you can make an improvement. So 4:11.4 was his previous best by the look of it.
No improvement there. Mr. Dickenberg, he's just jumped up
He's
to
just crossed the
22nd.
line. Good job.
And they are the last two. That is
And
your
that's it.
qualifying over.
Yeah,
So let's have a look at the results.
Mm.
So in your hypers, we have Craig Starkey on pole with a 3:27.890. Mr. Weston less than a second behind. Rares in third. Jonathan has made it into fourth. Very good time there. 1.5 seconds behind pole. Davey Mack right behind Jonathan. Same as last week. Oh, now I've lost all the times.
Yeah, that seems to be a little battle that we saw on Sunday as well. Johnny and Davey
Johnny
Mack.
and Davey Mack, they're back together.
Yeah,
Hunter Lynch in sixth. The main man, Robin Bongo Tate, in seventh in the BMW. David Riddlestone's made it to eighth in the Toyota. Daniel Jama, Mr. Lama, is in ninth in the Toyota. Stephen Van Cruzen's 10th in the Peugeot. Rab Soul, Mr. Pendragon in the Toyota in 11th. 12th would be Martin Atorsky in the BMW. 13th is Wouter in the Peugeot. 14th is Dan Kearney. Well done then, Dan, in the Toyota. Masterful Clutch, he's in 15th in the BMW. Dara's made it to 16th in the Toyota. Richard Wilkins 17th in the Ferrari. Mark Healy in the Toyota in 18th. 19th is Mr. Vizan in the Lamborghini. Declan Ruthless makes it to 20. Mr.
So
Don,
just a big
21st.
big shout out to Ruthless as well. He's broadcasting tonight, so if you jump over to Ruthless Racing on YouTube, give him a say hello and give him a sub.
And Eric Dont holds up the back of the pack in the hypers. I'm not going to go through all the GT3s because we're about to start. So
And we don't like them as well.
I'm going to start on Mr. Starkey. If you'd like to do the GT3s again.
Yeah, I'm going to start with Dan Kearney in P14, so I may get a view of anything that goes on ahead.
I could get
this camera.
Pit lane camera. No, we're not going to get that, are we? Let's just go with the TV cams. So they're all lining up there. The GT3s are going to be starting on the corners again by the look of it. Good luck all. Let's hope that nobody dies off the start line this time.
It's a big old grid again.
It is a very big grid. Look at them there. Look at them all rolling through. That is something to behold, isn't it?
That's a great shot. I'm looking at the kind of trackside one now. And yeah, that is a big grid. Wow.
Oh, there's a bit of kerfuffle at the back of the GT3s again. We'll go back on board with a hyper start. And here they come, rolling in.
Green flag,
Green,
flag.
green. And we are away.
A hyper falling way back on the start there. I think somebody missed their pit limiter button. So just coming up to turn 1. Looks pretty clean from where I'm looking from the
This is a good
hypers.
angle.
Gwyn.
Oh, there's a bit of naughtiness in the
Oh,
hypers.
there's a
How do the
few cars
GT3s
falling
manage?
off.
There's quite a
There's
few
a
that's
few.
fallen off there.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else has gone flying through. And here comes the stragglers. And they're going to jump back to the front of the hypers. Oh, and somebody's got a bit of a bad rejoin there. Oh, we got a change up front. Mr. Weston has managed to get past into P1.
So just a quick report on what's happening in the background. Mr. Woodcott with the drive-through, Tony's in the pit, Andrew Morris with the drive-through, Jonas Neergaard in the pit, Dara's in the pit, Mims Mann in the pit, Connor Harman DNF already, so a couple of guys in the pit. I'm not sure.
We will look at the replays to see what's happening with all of these.
Yep. John Ford with the DT as well, so it looks like a few people have been penalised. I see one DNF, I see a couple of people in the pits. I'm not sure if that's race over for them, but we'll keep you posted. That was good. That sounded really professional then, didn't it? Do you like that, man?
That did sound very professional.
Yeah. Well done, Lee. Yeah, so we'll keep seeing DTs and seeing DNFs. So I'm riding on board with... Up to the front of the hypercars. So it looks like they're all spacing out a little bit. Where is Johnny? I was hoping for this battle with him and Davey Mack. Oh, looks like Johnny's fallen down to P15 at the moment.
Maybe they were involved in that incident at the beginning.
Yeah, I just jumped on board with Jonathan then, and I saw him squiggle a little bit. I don't know if he's got damage, Gwyn.
I'm just looking now. It looks okay. I go on board and have a little spin around. Yeah, no damage visible here.
Just jumping on board with Mr. Vizan, who's coming through the GT3s. There we are, he's through the GT3s now. Nearly 30 seconds down, but still kind of in touch with the guys in front of him.
Yeah, he's just leaving out the GT3s there. And I was
Mr.
the
Nightcap.
leader of the GT3s. It's Mr. Oh, Mr. Oakley's had a big spin. Oh no.
Just as we cut to him. Wow. Wow. That looked brutal.
Oh, John Ford's got a drive through in third, so Lars... Volty has inherited the lead, and he's got quite a bit of a lead.
That was a big crash there. We'll have to have a look at that on the
Yeah,
replay
we
at
will
some
take a
point.
look. I think that was all on his own. Let's have a look
Looked like,
here.
just as we cut to
JPS
it.
in fourth. With Mr. Ford, Lars Revo and Volty ahead of him, with Steve Not Hughes chasing behind.
Yeah, this group of GT3s.
Oh, and Jordan's coming through behind Steve Hughes. This looks like it could be a good battle.
Yeah, this group of cars here up to about, where are we? God, P7 is really close. P8 is quite close again, so there's only like a second or half a second between a lot of these cars. This is good. So Jordan...
Just concentrating on Jordan here with Steve Not Hughes.
Yeah.
He stuck his nose out early. He's gone for it.
Is he going to push
Oh,
through
he's
there?
backed out. Very well done.
Yeah, fair play.
He had a look, and Steve said no. So there's your GT3s coming across the line.
I'm just going to skip ahead and look at the hypers. So P1, 2, 3, 4, quite close together. Mr. Lama in fifth, so he's about nearly 3 seconds back from that group in front. And then he's got a big back gap behind him then to like P6.
Oh, Steve has a bit of a twitch. Oh, and he's gone. That's made it easier for Jordan. Can we see what happened with Steve? Where does he come back? Right, so that's Mr. Wilson, Mr. Hopkins, Mr. Cooley, there's Steve's Lambo. How far back did Steve end up? He's behind Jacko now.
Jordan up into P4 as well. So that was there contact then between Steve and Jordan, yeah?
No contact, I don't think so. Let's have a quick look at the replay.
Okay. Well, the result of that is Steve has fallen back into P14, where Jordan's progressed into P4, and he's right behind JPS. I mean, right behind. No, JPS is squiggling on the straight.
Yeah, no, Steve just, unfortunately, new tyre model, he's lost the back end. All on his own, son.
Oh, that's so close between
JPS and Jordan.
And JPS. Wow. Very, very.
I just caught that on camera in time.
And that sees
Jordan's made it through.
P3.
So you'll be head down, chasing down Mr. Revo and Volti. What's going on with the front of the Hypers?
Very, very close between Jordan and JPS there. That might be worth a replay if we had that functionality. If we had those overlays going. If only we
had those overlays. What are you saying? Having a look at the replay of Jordan and JPS? I think I caught it on camera, to be honest. Just about.
Yeah, okay, good. It was just when they were coming down the back straight there, they were like proper door to door, and neither of them was given an inch there.
Yeah, we caught the back of them. So Mr. Starkey is catching up to Mr. Weston coming into the stadium complex.
Yeah, the top three close together, close together, and Mr. Starkey at the moment with the fastest lap, 3:27.8. I'm seeing.
So there's your gap on the Hypers. It's top three.
So 3:27.8.
There's Daniel Lama. Mr.
3:27.8
through. Sorry.
If I'm seeing our lap time right, that's the qualifying times, isn't it? Which is quite something in the race, because there's going to have to be a pit stop in this race as well, yeah?
Yes, we are on.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that for the viewers. 200% fuel usage.
Is it 2 times fuel?
Two times fuel.
So would that make it 2 stops then?
I think so, yes.
Yeah,
maybe even 3. Yeah. I'm not sure.
Because like you'd get like 45 minutes-ish out of a full tank, yeah? And then the race being 90 minutes, then yes, it looks like it's, and then multiply that by 2. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be at least 2 stop.
Spotted.
Interesting.
Adam, Old Man Sim Racing in chat. Hi. Hope your race went good earlier. I don't really, but you know, try and sound like okay. Oh, I like this camera. I'm going to hold on to this one for as long as I can.
Yeah, is that a good one? All right, I'm just a little bit behind on your stream.
We've got the chopper cam. Can we change people while on the chopper cam? We can. Yes.
We can, yes.
So we've got
I've been doing
first there, Mr. Starkey in second. Behind is Rares. Just behind is Mr. Hunter Lynch. The gap back to Mr. Jama, Dan Lama. And then Mr. Realstone's not far behind him. He's got Our Soul coming up behind. And with Mr. Kearney in tow as well.
So it looks like the Hypers are settling into a bit of a rhythm.
Yes. So let's go down through the Hypers grid. Oh, we've got Jonathan catching up with Wouter.
So a bit of action in the GT3s. We got Terry Liggins taking on JPS as well. I think maybe JPS is carrying damage, I'm not sure.
We've there got Masterful, Mr. Wilkinson and Robin Tate chasing up behind. This could turn into a lovely battle later on.
So Mr. Liggins through on JPS. So JPS falling down to 5th. I'm not sure if we can check if he's got damage. I'm not sure if JPS is carrying damage on that.
Let's go on board and have a look around JPS.
On our Ford, because that's 2 places.
Seems out of place. He looks good.
Looks like he's caught the slipstream as well. of Mr. Liggins, who's just gone past him on that back straight.
Yep, I've got GPS on camera at the moment.
Yeah. But I think you can pick up so much speed if you get that corner right and onto that long straight, then you've got that extra bit
getting
of
the
burn.
exit.
Yeah, and you can get behind someone, and you're going to get a massive draft down the straight. You know, very cool. So Old
Look
Man
at
Sim Racing in the
that.
chat got punted before the start, came back to P1. Wow.
Well done.
Wow.
Oh, and there's some action, and the hypers have started to come through the GT3s, or is that somebody from the back there in the hyper? They're a bit spread out now, the GT3s. There's the Lexus. No,
So
there's
you got
more hypers coming through now.
Yeah, I see that. Have people pitted? Have people pitted? I mean, where are we? 15 minutes in?
No, if I had my overlays, I could tell you. Bloody overlays.
Oh, because I'm seeing.
Mr. Healy's got a stop-go. Dara, that must have been who was coming through the GT3s. He started from the pit lane, didn't he? That's right. So we've got a few with connection issues now. I'm going to make their way through the GT3s.
Let's see, right. Because I'm seeing Davy Mack and Ruthless right at the back of the hypers there. So
Yeah,
I don't know if Davy Mack
as well.
did. Because Davy Mack was running in like P5.
Yeah.
So we've missed that action. Sorry, viewers.
Well, I've got a feeling, and I shall jump and have a look. I got a feeling that Davy might have been caught up at the beginning kerfuffle. Let's have a look.
Okay, so while you're pulling that clip up, Gwyn, just to recap on where we are with penalties and DNFs. Mark Eady with a stop-go. We've got Christian Golson at the moment in the pits, so he's just coming out of the pits, so that was a pit stop. And then we got DNFs for Paul Biondi, Jonas Neergaard, Andrew Oakley, Andrew Morris for DNF, or Andrew Sevilla, Connor Harmon. We saw that right at the beginning as well. And they're all GT3 cars that have retired their DNFs for the season.
Oh yes, Davies had a tap from behind in the Toyota, and so he'll be carrying damage.
I see it. Oh, there's a few. That was right at the beginning, wasn't it?
Yeah, the very first complex.
Yeah. So you see
who's behind? Oh, it's Robin's been caught in it as well.
It looks like 3 or 4 cars going off there, Gwyn, on your stream.
Yeah, just having a look now. Yeah, Davies turned into, or he's being turned into Robin. Who else got caught up? Somebody behind in the Toyota. And it's Mr. Rillstone. It's Mr. Rillstone that's caused that. That's unfortunate. He's missed his braking point there, ever so slightly. But there was something going on further forward. Who is it? Oh no, they've just lost it on their own. Oh, it was Jonathan. Jonathan's lost it on his own, on the brakes.
So just an update on what I'm seeing on the GT3 feed at the moment. Mr. Golson looks like he's falling back. I don't know if he's got damage. I just saw him go off just after he had his pit stop as well, so I don't know if he's struggling with damage.
Yeah, he's just lost it on his brakes on his own then. We'll go back live. And where is Jonathan now?
Off again.
He's into 9th. Sorry, who was you saying then was close?
Well, Christian Golson, and now it's that's a full like almost 920 spin. So that's the 3rd spin on this lap, and I think he just came out of the pits as well. So I don't know if he's got damage. That's Mr. Golson.
Oof. Well done for holding your brakes and letting the Hypers pass. Dara's back 21st. How's Steve? Steve's still going. Look, I told him he had 5 laps in him. He's giving that pink Lambo some stick coming back into the stadium complex. Mr. Archer, Tony, Declan's up in front as well. Oh, and that's an unfortunate. What's happened to Tony? Oh,
Oh dear.
Okay. I've got a feeling there's a hypercar involved with this one.
Whoa, that's an enormous spin there.
Yes, Rames has gone straight through Tony, and here he is in chat as we're watching a majestical spin. 16 cartwheels, a triple pike, and he's landed it. What's gone on there,
A little
Tony?
bit. Nothing to do with me.
No, we did see it.
Driving down the straight next to I know, bang.
Yes, we're watching it live as we speak.
Took the wheel out of my hand and everything.
Ramonti, I don't know what's gone on there. He's gone to go around you, then he's decided to come back behind you, and then it looks like you've gone invisible on his screen. Let's have a little look from on board with Rares. Where's he gone? Rares, there he is, on board. I have no idea. I honestly, I don't want to put words in people's mouths, but that looked to me like you were not on his screen. He looks like he's pulled out to go around you. Then he's come back. But it is actually showing on the replay that you're there, but the way he's driving...
first to pull out, so surely if it disappeared, you'd still stay away from there, you wouldn't go back.
Well,
in case they do come back.
He's kept his foot in like you didn't exist.
Yeah.
So I don't want to make excuses for him, but very, very unfortunate for yourself.
Just a quick update on the GT3 action. I was just on board with Bruce Hopkins. He just went wide, and Steve, not Hughes, is now back through all the way back up to 7th, man. Wasn't he in like 16th or something just now?
Something like that. Right, Juarez is coming to the pits. I don't know whether this is for fuel and tyres or whether it's for damage. I'm not... That really has confused me. I don't know.
Well, we're at the 20. We're at the 20-minute mark, so you know maybe now would be.
Yeah, there's quite a few that's coming to the pits.
Yeah, you'd be thinking about fuel now if the fuel is on 2x. So a lot of the hypers coming in. A few of the GT3s. Dave Grant is in. Volty's in the pit. Volty all the way back down into P18. I don't know if he's had an incident somewhere.
He's down to P18. I think that's just from taking a pit, is it? And other people not?
I mean...
This is very difficult to keep track of. Jordan's got into first. Oh, he's got a bit of a battle here with Lars. Oh, ta-ra, Tony.
Yeah, see you, Tony.
Sorry.
Yeah, this is looking close between Lars and Jordan. Let's see what Lars has got. So we know Jordan is good and plenty fast. I don't think we saw much of Lars, did we, in the last stream? So
we'll give him a bit of airtime now.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's definitely a Star Wars character name, and I love it. It's another great name from this series. So, well done on having names, people.
Well done on having parents that named you.
So it looks like that gap is kind of staying put at the moment, even though it's where are we? It's less than a second, isn't it?
Yes. Their gap is currently standing. Oh, we can't tell.
You can't see.
No. If only we had those overlays, eh?
Yeah. It's just under a second. Oh, and he's a bit wobbly coming into that corner there on the brakes. I mean, given what we've seen of Jordan so far, I think he's got the nerve to keep that gap steady. That's my prediction anyway. There we are. I've started making predictions now. Look out. Yeah, Mystic Mog from the future. My prediction this week. Oh, are they both into the pits at the same time, man? That's an interesting one. So there we are. They're obviously keeping track of one another. Quick look at what's happening with the hypercars. They looks very spread out. Let's have a look. Oh, Hunter Lynch, just as I go on board with him, straight past Mr. Vizan on the back straight there. And Rares not too far away from them both in P9.
Right, let's stop looking at them in the pits then.
So I'm just looking through the hypers here going at the moment. So yeah, you got Hunter who's just gone past Vizan. Rares is catching them both. Then you got Dan Lama, just a couple of seconds behind him. So it looks like everything is kind of coming back into line after the first round of pit stops.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got the front 5 hypers in the pits as we speak.
All in the pits as well at the same time.
Oh, and it's getting crowded in the pit lane as there's GT3s in there serving their pit 2.
That's a busy pit lane.
That is a busy pit lane.
So Robin in the pits as well.
We did expect it.
Yeah. Okay, so just coming up to the 25-minute mark, so another hour of this. I don't know if I can cope with the excitement, but I'm gonna be honest.
It is a bit crazy.
Yeah, should have gone to Greg's earlier.
So we're back on board now with Volty. Where's he landed now? He's in 19th. I think he's just come out of the pits.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Volty because he's down in that position, and now all the GT3 seem to be making their stop. I'm surprised because he was like right up the front. He was in like the top 5, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's had an instant or spun on his own, or because we've seen plenty of that this evening.
Oh, GPS. Chris Wilson's just got a stop go.
Oh, and you got those 3 cars together there. So what's that stop go for? Is that track limits?
I would assume so. Unless he already had the stop go before I landed upon him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still going. And look at this with Mr. Cooley and Mr. Sangster right next to each other.
So it looks like that damage I was suspecting on JPS's car earlier is either been fixed or wasn't there. Oh, that's close. But they both giving space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair driving
there, gentlemen.
And who's the hyper coming up on their tail? Brilliant. But this is the place you want to catch them, I suppose.
That is a perfect place to catch them, unless your name's Tony Starr.
Yeah, well, this is true. Yeah, but GPS gaining again now after letting that hyper through. Yeah,
Yes,
so
Jim, you are correct. That did look like netcode, but we shall wait to see.
More hypers coming up on this battle between JPS and Mark Cooley. So 2 hypers behind them. Oh, coming up in the wrong place.
Yes, here they come.
That looks neat and tidy so far.
Oh, it's a nice shot.
Yeah, they're both through.
They've got through.
That's giving JPS the opportunity.
Oh, he's going to try and sneak past. No.
No, back off.
Here they come. Ooh, Rares. I got a feeling that Rares' connection is not the best. because he came
Is that what it's
very
looking like
close
to you?
again then.
Let's have a look.
Either that or he's a win by any means type.
Yeah, these hypers now cutting through. Oh, a lot of traffic for the hypers right at the end of this lap. Oh, who's this in front of Dan Lama? Oh, he's out of his way. He's out of his way. He's through. Another one for Dan Lama.
Oh, and
that
Mr. Weston's been very opportunistic there and taken Mr. Liggins out. That
Just,
was very naughty.
yeah. I'm just looking at Dan Lama. He had a bit of trouble there getting through the GT3s. That looked decidedly a little bit dodgy for a moment. What are you seeing, man?
Well, Mr. Weston,
Yeah.
Rares had held up behind Mr. Liggins in the GT3s. Mr. Weston went round Rares and then on the left hand caught Mr. Liggins in the GT3, knocked him off track, and the worst bit about that is Mr. Weston then immediately went in the pits. I don't really approve of that move, Mr. Weston. Not at all.
I'm seeing Ruthless in the pits. Ruthless in the pits in his hyper. I don't know if that's for damage. Or if that's... And Mr. Healy cutting through those GT3s. Literally.
I can't find Mr. Healy. Where is he?
He's right down. He's in like P20. So he's right in amongst all of the GT3s at the moment. Has he had that stop go? I think that's what's put him so far back.
Yeah, I can't find him on the board at all.
Right, he's in the middle.
Where
That's
the
it for
hell
it.
is Mr. Healy?
So, if you go through the top 10 of the GT3s, he's behind Bruce Hopkins at the moment in the standings, in the live standings.
There he is. I found him.
You got it.
Oh, Mr. Wilkinson's doing a bit of track extension there. Yeah, the standings board is all over the place now.
Yeah, I'm seeing Martin Oteski coming into the pits. Doesn't look like damage to me, just looks like a pit stop for fuel. And where are we? We're at the half-hour mark now. So, looks like this is going to be the end of people taking their first pit stop. So, based on this, there's going to be another pit stop. Seems we've still got an hour left. And it's caused quite the switching around of positions by the look of things on track. Wow, there's a lot of action coming through on your screen there,
Yeah.
Gwyn.
Yeah, that's why I've gone silent again, trying to catch it all. And in the background, you can see them piling through.
Yep. So
I do love the
jump
way
on
the
board.
camera's focuses on the cars as they come
Yeah.
through.
The jump on board with Dara, he's coming through all the GT3s now, so that looks okay. So I think it looks like he's on the back straight at the moment, coming across these GT3s, so that's useful for him. It's unfortunate now we can't see the gaps on the live standings. It's just like plus one lap.
It's just plus one lap now. We've got to that point, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm also struggling to find people. There's Dara.
I'm seeing Davey Mark in the pit. Martin Oteski gets a stop and go. Looks like speeding in the pit lane. Must have been.
Davey Mack's in the pit too.
He's in the pit. Again, it's like it's unclear whether this is pit stop time or. But I thought he was further up and on. I'm sure I saw him pit earlier. It's difficult to keep track of everything, isn't it?
It is very difficult to keep track of everything. Especially without my overlays.
Your overlays, I don't know.
God damn you overlays. The annoying bit is the control panel for it is working fine. It's just not putting out anything.
Dara getting through all of these GT3s and chasing Mark Healy. Neely. His name's Mark Healy. He's 63, Neely. He means it, really. He is Mark Healy.
Dara's coming on. Mr. Ford, you're coming into the stadium complex.
Yeah.
See
and
now,
you can,
Mr. Weston,
you can see
take
how
note.
awkward it
That
is.
is how you take a patient approach of passing the GT3s.
I think it's really important to be patient. I mean, we saw it on Sunday as well, but it's probably worth bringing up again that, you know, for the hypers to look at what's happening in terms of the GT3s in front. And if these guys are battling in front, you know, you've got to be extra patient. But even though there's someone on your tail, and it makes for great as a spectator event for us, you know. I imagine it's really frustrating if you're sitting in the car. So
Yes. Mr. Starkey and Mr.
oh,
Soul
Marky,
having a bit of a battle there.
Man, Mark, what is that for? Mark in the pits, drive through again.
I did see his DT pop up on screen.
That must have been speeding in the pit lane again because he was only out a lap, wasn't he?
Maybe.
Or two? I'm just flicking through trying to find now where there's close racing. It's difficult unless you look at the hypers now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I got
here
some
we
action.
go. Some coming into the chicane.
So Chris Wilson on Yakko.
I shall jump. Mr. Wilson on Jago. And I just missed the overtake. There it is.
He's through. Yeah, there you go. And there's a bit of action in front of them by the look of things. Let's jump into Dave. Nope.
Oh, now the plus and minus is actually showing people on the track.
Just at a glance, JPS looks like he's got clear air behind him now in P5, so he's managed to drop that pursuing group. Driving the Ford.
Mr. Liggins recovering from the little tap from Mr. Weston.
Dara with a stop-go.
He's just got a stop-go, is he?
Yep.
And what would that be for? Well, he's slowing there as well. Why is he slowing?
Yeah.
He's very likely turned into Angry Irishman at that announcement. Screaming profusely at the steering wheel.
Looks like he's off track a lot there. Has he got damage?
Looks like he's got damage, yeah. Should we jump on a replay and have a look, see what happened to him? Okay, maybe we won't. Replay is balked.
Just jumping on board with our friend Yaki at the moment, and Gary Barnum. It looks like he's closing in. I don't know if Yako is slowing down or is he just pitted or. God, if only we knew. Questions, huh?
Questions. Answers we want, Mog, not questions.
Answers we want, not bloody questions. What's wrong with you?
Right, I don't know what's going on with Dara, but he's crawling here.
Well, if we had our overalls on, you know. Gary Barnum
So
closing down.
Yeah. And then suddenly lost all his pace for some reason. So I was saying that he was being very patient to overtake. Cannot see why he suddenly lost all his pace after this.
Oh, I'm looking at Mr. Yako and Chris really like bumper to bumper whilst being overtaken by two hypercars as well.
I'm missing this. So yeah. I don't know what's happening to Dara.
Side by side at the moment with Yaki, and he's just lost the place. So that looked a bit scary on board with Yako, but it looked like everything happened cleanly enough. So good job, everyone.
Here we go. The replay is working this time. Yes, Mr. Gary Barham comes past cleanly.
Yeah.
There we are. We're getting better slowly, people. We're not missing all the action, just some of it.
I'm running on board with Davey Mark at the moment. who looks like he's closing in on Martin Otursky, who has had that drive-through as well, and he's pitted. I think he pitted twice in 3 or 4 laps.
Oh, Declan's just had a bit of the commentator's curse there.
Oh no!
Spun out, coming out the back of the complex. We've got Fergus in Porsche, holding up 8th in the GT3s.
Rabso closing quickly on Mr. Stark. He was dropped to 5th. He was in 1st, wasn't he? He started in P1, didn't he, Craig? I think. But I got Rabso. He's over the back of him now.
He's got Mr. Weston for company. He's missed his braking.
Oh, he's off.
And he's through. Mr. Weston is through.
It's done through. Job. And Wuta just behind as well. Less than a second.
Yeah, there's the 3 of them are on screen as we speak.
Johnny not far behind us. So it looks like the Hypers have kind of settled down again, back into that rhythm.
Yeah.
Apart from Ruthless, who's had that off, like he was showing. So he's making his way
pit
back
again.
Okay.
Also,
Otursky in the pit
Otursky
again.
in the pit again.
Looks like he's had some trouble.
Mr. Archer's just leaving the pit. Mark Healy's got a drive-through. So Peter is out. Where is Steve? He's in 19th.
So we just got some comments in chat. Step J saying, "Love this, lads.
Love
these
this,
lads.
Step J. Well done.
Love to lads." Volty is saying, "Safe to say I delivered." Yeah, what happened to you, Volty? We were watching you. You did have some good screen time, and then you just dropped away. And there we are in DNF. It's been so hectic here, man. Trying to keep up with everything. It's difficult to remember now.
It's
Who
insane.
went off when? You know, it's so busy. And Abe offering, great job with the broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you, Abe. We're struggling through without all the tools, but we'll get there. Just trying to keep you guys in with the action.
Calling me a tool.
I am.
Struggling. Oh, and there's someone going off, whoever I'm looking at on my screen. I don't know who they are. Yet another drive-through for Mr. Healy. He likes those drive-throughs, doesn't he?
Mr. Healy, another drive-through. We're in on with Robin now. Where is he in the grand scheme of things? He's holding at 8th, 65 seconds off the lead, and catching up to Mr. Masterful.
Oh, and this driver that I'm watching is off again. It's Ruthless. Yeah, it's Ruthless having a bit of a difficult time at the moment. 3-point turn. Oh, watch out for those GT3s behind you. Just rejoining. Yeah, all good. Good stuff. Well done, Declan. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. I don't know if he's got damage again or... Yeah.
I'm just having a look with the replay function. Yes, he's gone wide there. Oh, somebody's disappeared in front of him. Oh, he's done well to keep it out the barrier. Well done, Ruthless. Sorry that your screen time was a spin.
Dave Grant into the pits from P9, I think he was. Pitted now. I'm not sure if that's repairs or fuel. Seems a little bit early, maybe at the 45-minute mark.
Yeah.
Seen his double fuel. Seems a bit early, so.
Dan
Unless he had a bad
way up to second in the hypers.
We did kind of pick him out at the beginning before any of the racing started as somebody we were expecting to see climb the field.
Yes.
their mate. So how professional a handover was that? But he's under pressure from behind by Craig Starkey, unless he's just got past him, has he?
Yeah, I think so. No.
And the leader of the Hypers is in the pit.
Right, so that's going to hand the lead over to Daniel, unless he's coming. Yeah, he's coming in as well.
Coming in as well. And there's a 15-second gap there between Dan and Hunter. So we didn't see how Hunter got into the lead, but Dan Lama's coming right through the field there, as we predicted that he would there. Great
Mr.
mate.
Starkey is inheriting the lead of the Hypers now. So where will Hunter and Mr. Armour return? Dan Kearney's coming in for his pit too.
Again, is this like people doing a second stop now already? It seems a bit.
Well, we're
soon,
43 minutes in, so we might be having 4 to 5 pit stops for this race.
Wow, because you'd think I thought like if it was like a 1X fuel, then the Hypers would go like 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Volty's just
right?
dropped War and Peace in chat. Sorry, we missed that, Volty.
We'll come back to that in a sec. No, is that right with my fuel calculations? I'm thinking if you're in a Hyper, like 40 minutes on a full tank.
Normally, yes.
Normally, and if this is
2 times,
2X,
so this is their second pit.
It'll be you're right. You're right.
4, maybe
Yeah.
5.
Yep.
Bit of fuel saving might see you through with 4.
And it's going to be basically the same structure for the GT3s. And just to point out as well, Jordan is now leading from Lars Revo. Best Star Wars name ever. Anyway, so let's have a look what Volty's got to say.
They've got a gap of around 7 seconds there. How far back is Mr. Liggins? Oh, he's double that back from then. And GPS, he's very close to Mr. Liggins. With Declan coming up behind. Let's see how this unfolds.
Yep, this is looking close between GPS. And he's got Ruthless coming up behind him as well in the Hyper.
Yeah. And JP's jumped into the pits.
He's in the pits. So this will be the second round.
Mr. Cooley's got a battle with Mr. Ford going on by the look of it.
Looking
Battle
close.
of the Lexus.
Yep. Just coming into the last section now, so we'll see
they've
if
both jumped into the
guys
pits.
are both in the pits. So I was going to say, yeah. So this looks
what's
like
happened to Dara? He's on a DNF. And he's spun it. Mr. Cooley spun in pit lane. And the Lexus swap positions.
Oh, they swap position. Oh, with an error coming into the pit lane. Oh, that's going to be painful.
So it looks like Dara did have damage, and it was terminal.
Oh, it's a shame. The first DNF for the Hypers for Dara. So thanks for those comments, Mr. Volty. Just saying he lap 4 he went off. So I'm not sure if we saw that. We definitely saw that he'd fallen down and then on old tyres into the wall, broken engine. That's the way. That's what we like to see. How many on track is asking Jason. So
currently
29 and
19 Hypers,
50
and 20 GT3s.
or 60.
What? It's 39.
It's 50. No, it's 50.
What, 19 Hypers?
Oh, 21 because Dara is still.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm looking at it. They're out of sync in me.
So, like in terms of people that are actually in the server sitting there, that's like 50 people. I think there were 52 when we started, so I think a couple of people jumped out. So,
Oh, Jonathan had a bit of a wiggle then.
so all things considered, Gwyn, the server seems to be holding up pretty well. I mean, we're not privy to
Nobody's got ejected so far. Well, not.
what issues people might be suffering, unless that issue we saw earlier on down the back straight was a server thing, like you're suggesting.
We do have quite a few DNFs, mine, so I'll take that back. Maybe some have had issues.
Yeah, you're right. Well, we see after the race, and that's really close between Cooley and is it Mim's man? Mim's man.
Oh
just
yeah,
behind
look at
him
them
in
coming up the
pit lane.
pits together.
They almost collided in the pit lane there somehow. We'll see if one of them is going to get a DT coming out of the pits.
No, they look okay.
Hyper flying around the outside there.
But why is Mr. Woodcut not showing? Is he a lap down? Oh, no, there he is. Sorry all.
So they're away on their laps, and it looks like neither of them have got a DT, but that was incredibly close in the pit lane, just as I switched cars. So, gosh, it's probably a good job we haven't got the replay function, because like neither of us would be able to keep up with it, man. There's so much going on.
I've got it, and I've tried to utilise it, but it's very
just
difficult.
So difficult. Robin and Nightcat in the pits in the Hypers. Looks like this is their second stop. Actually, Robin's just exiting the pits now. Nightcat in the pits. We'll jump through and have a quick look at what's happening with the GT3s. Hyper coming down the back straight, flashing his lights. Who's that?
So Rares has made it into the lead.
Good overtake there, John Ford on Chris Wilson in the GT3s. Or was it Chris Wilson? It was Chris Wilson on John Ford. Yeah, there's some action here in this group, Gwen, going back to John Ford. There's a Hyper coming through, and he's completely... Oh, man, that was a big smash.
I can see it in the background there. I didn't
That
get
looked
the
like
camera
a real
in
big
time.
push. And you can see somebody falling backwards all the way through the field. Who was that? Just see, pull up the replay there, Dave. Pull up the replay. I'm not sure who it was there.
Fergus rejoining there.
When I was looking, it looked like the Hyper just drove straight to the back of the GT3, but it may be the stream being a bit messy. I'm not sure.
It wouldn't be the first time tonight, would it? Right, here we go. Yeah. I've got it. Mr. Lynch going around a group of GT3s. Yeah, that looks okay.
I'll try and watch it. Yeah, just what is this? Yeah, just here. No. Maybe I imagined it. Yeah, it was definitely on the straight, man.
Martin Atorsky and... Oh, yes. Oh, that's not good at all.
Okay, I'm just waiting to catch up with your stream. Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah,
let's go back a bit and have a look at that again.
While you're queuing that up, great pass by Fergus on, I think it was Bruce Hopkins that he got past. But he's being chased down by John at the moment. So, and Fergus up into P7. Not sure if he's done his pit stop though. Kebab time. Oh, I love kebabs. How much?
Right, okay. It would seem that Mr. Wilson has made no attempt to move out of the way, which he doesn't have to, and Martin Atorsky in the Hyper has made no attempt to avoid Mr. Wilson. I'm not... Yeah, this, again, looks like another netcode issue.
I caught her at the corner of my eye, and it looked
If
strange.
That is a netcode, that is absolutely diabolical driving.
Because there's loads of room. There's loads of room there on the left-hand side, though.
Yeah.
I mean, like tons of room. Even I would be able to drive through that, you know?
Again, it just looks like they're not appearing in the correct places. There is a freeze there. Do you see that freeze? That's on the replay as well.
I'm watching on your stream, so it's just taking a bit to catch up. Yeah, that's...
There's a big freeze just before contact. Oh, and it didn't happen that time. Right, okay, take that back.
Yeah, I'm running behind watching your replay. I'm just looking at it now. Clatter.
Yeah. That is very unfortunate.
I think we're going to have to wait until after the race and see what people come back with and say about their experiences. Maybe people are having lags and issues out there. I mean, look at how many we got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 DNFs. It'll just be interesting to see how many of those are going to be technical.
I'm hoping they're technical because those two that we've watched are shocking. The one with Rares earlier with Tony, and that one then with Martin.
Yeah, at first glance it doesn't
look made any avoiding action whatsoever.
Yeah, it didn't look good, but we'll see what people have to say after the event. I mean, if these are technical things, then again, it's like a good shout that this isn't a championship. It doesn't matter for the championship. It's still disappointing, but It could be worse. You could be listening to this. You know.
Yeah, you could be. All 17 viewers, bless their souls.
There's 17 people actually watching now. You can see that, can you?
Yeah, yeah.
16 watching now. Look at that.
Yeah, on stream there's a counter. I've got
Chicken and lamb kebab, Jason.
chicken and lamb. Get it all in you.
Chicken and lamb.
Does that count as 2 of your 5 a day?
Oh, see, if I could eat kebabs all day, every day, I would, man.
Yeah.
And, oh god, I just can't get honest. You know, like in the morning as well. Like you go out for a pint, it's like, oh, I'll get a kebab now and take it home. Like in the morning, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat that right now. You know.
What, cold or reheated?
Cold, man.
Go on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way you do it.
You know what? I think it's because all that time I'd spent being ill, and now I'm in a situation where I can eat what I want. I will eat what I want while I can. You know?
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. And just, but that's the thing with kebabs. I've been like this since I was young. You know, you buy 2 because then you got 1 extra to rub in your face afterwards to really get into
your face.
No, I don't know, to get really into that kind of kebab mood. You know what I mean? All of that stinking drippy lard and
Richie Wilkins is battling with Robin here. Sorry to break up your kebab fantasy.
Kebab fantasies.
Well, it's not even a fantasy for you. You can just walk up the door and go and get one right now. You cannot. And Richie Wilkins has made it through on Robin. Oh, they're catching some GT3s. It's an awkward spot. Ooh. Do they make it? Oh, Richie Wilkins dropped it on the outside of the corner.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it.
Oh no.
On the inside.
Oh no, what a horrible place to have to turn.
He's through. That was a bit horrible. Yeah.
Save his and we'll go somewhere else. Mr. Daunt, where is he at the moment? He is holding up 15th. The last of the hypers on the same lead lap.
On the same lap, yeah. Is he coming through any traffic? Because the cars are going to be all over the place by this time. We don't have a track map or anything like that to look at, unfortunately. So we can't.
Absolutely.
We got no idea where the traffic is. So
I can go around the track cameras to see where the action is.
Ooh, take us on a track camera tour.
Yeah, we are. Oh, look at that helicopter. Oh, there's somebody in a Lexus pointing the wrong way. I can't even tell what car people are in. They've DNF'd. Mr. Cooley, that was by the look of it.
Was that Mr. Cooley DNF?
Yep.
He was running at the front as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Towards the front. Oh, there was some good battling going on earlier on that we were witnessing.
I think he was here with Mr. Ford, and now he's not.
He was, yeah.
We've got Mr. Ford and Mr. Grant battling for
Fergus
5th and 6th.
Fergus still holding on to 7th behind. How close is he to Bruce?
Yeah. He's a bit late on the brake there.
There's some action.
We'll stick with these two for a bit.
Yeah.
Get the TV cameras going.
And there's a hyper just
Masterful
closing in on
clutch,
him.
yes,
behind.
he's catching it behind.
And here he comes, he's coming through. Looks like he's caught them at a good spot there. No.
Yes,
This is
kind of. It's kind of opened the door for Mr. Ford.
yeah.
Can he capitalise?
It looked to me a little bit like John wasn't going to take advantage of that, which I thought was incredibly polite of him. He could have sent it down. Could have sent it down that line there. 100%, yeah. But it looks like
Step J's going to be doing in the morning after that kebab. Oh, he's missed his breaker spot again. This is tight battling.
Yeah, it's getting very close.
Oh, that's a lovely shot there on the sunlight on the track. Is that Fergus in the background? In
That's
the Porsche?
Ferguson in P7. Yeah. He's come through. He took. I was watching him earlier. He took these guys behind him. So Bruce, he's gone through.
Yes, he is. Well done, Fergus. The team in the Porsche.
Yeah.
Although I have heard that the updated tyre model has benefited the Porsche.
But paying attention to the GT3s now is Steve Not Hughes coming up in P9. So it looks like he may have pitted again because he was running a little bit higher than that, I think. So
We've got
anyway,
Robin catching Fergus now. We'll stay with us. 2 seconds. Oh, he's caught him at a lovely time just after the Porsche curves.
He's going through okay.
Yeah. All good.
I'm just running on board with Steve in his pink Lambo. And there's a bit of a hyper battle going on just in front there, but I can't tell who it is. So I was just on the back straight there, so I can see an overtake in the background of 2 GT3s who are battling hard by the look of it. Davy Mack falling down to P18 in the hypers, so again we're not sure if that is going to be a pit stop thing.
He's not too far away from Mr. Healy.
I can see Jonathan and Dan both pitting now.
Declan in the pit too.
So this will be, looks like the beginning of the 3rd round of pit stops. So it'd be about right now for this time, I think.
Yeah, on the hour.
Rares has managed to get into P1 and dropped Hunter by 7 seconds after we saw them coming into the pit a couple of laps ago.
Yes, but wasn't their gap 15 seconds on the way into the pit? Or am I wrong?
No, I think that was the
GT3
gap. That was the gap to Dan Lama, I think. And now he's fallen back to 30 seconds.
Yeah.
30 seconds down.
Nightcat being chased down by Jonathan.
Yeah, so that's Jonathan fresh out of the pits. So he may have new tyres on as well. Oh, and there's a GT3 wide in the background.
Peugeot looks strange without a wang. I do like it though. Hey, look at this camera angle now. Do you think this... Oh no, what happened there? Do you think this would wipe you out much? I'll wait for you to see that one.
Oh, cool, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Get a bit of a wiggle coming out of the chicane.
It's like Batman. Dutch tilt. Little Johnny with his very sad little frog face. Ooh, I'm a sad frog. Oh, who's these GT3s battling in front again?
Oh, and this is going to be bad timing. So how do they handle this?
Yeah, a battle meeting a battle. Oh, Jonathan is squeaking across the road there.
He's getting a bit of a wiggle on. Oh, actually, it didn't work out too bad.
There we go, yeah, that's alright.
Oh, I just realised this is a Peugeot on Peugeot battle.
Action.
A wangless and a wanged Peugeot. Oh, they've both got waggly tails.
I need to run to the fridge.
Yeah, you crack on. You go to the toilet and the fridge whenever you need. My nan is down in her iron lung, so we had a hell of a job getting her up the stairs today, you know? Okay. Gonna stick with this battle a bit longer, just to see... Davey must have had an issue. Why is Davey? Yeah, Davey Mack down at the back. Oh, I'm a poet and I don't know it. Check me out. I've been bothering with Mog too long. Where is Davey? He's 15th at the moment. Jonathan's got the slipstream. The GT's 3's behind. They're still in tow with one another. And these two are slowly dragging in Mr. Rillstone in front. It's a long old lap, and now they're coming into the stadium section. Brings up an opportunity.
Like a real stone cowboy.
Oh,
Hanging out with the boys on the rodeo.
Nightcat has pulled a bit of a gap there to Jonathan. I think Jonathan might be struggling with tyres by the state of the waggly tail coming out of corners.
He's just come out to the pits though. Like,
oh, maybe he's still warming them up then.
Ah.
And they're about to catch up with the GT3. Oh, that's Jordan.
So is Jordan still in? Terry Liggins has gone into the lead of the GT3, so it looks like Jordan may have
just pitted, yeah.
So look how far down the road he is.
How far up the road? Yeah, how far is Terry from Jordan? We go on board and look backwards. Oh, look, they can see him. You can see him.
So there's still a bit of a gap from Jordan to JPS, and then from Terry back to JPS. So it looks like a bit of a gap there as well. So we'll see if Jordan's coming out of the pits now on fresh tyres, and then he may be able to reclaim that P1 he was in, assuming he's gone into the pits.
Jonathan is caught back up to Nightcat now. Oh, and he's definitely in his toe there.
Comment from Jason in the chat, Davey must have had an issue. Yeah, we've been looking at that. We haven't seen anything, but he was like P5 or P6, and then he seems to have.
Oh, Jonathan's got the drop on Nightcat this corner.
Yeah, I see.
He's not defended the inside there.
Looks like Jonathan's going through. Dan Lammer in the pit, Hunter Lyncher in the pit. So that looks like a regular pit stop.
And Jonathan
back.
Wait a minute, because it plays and then starts buffering again.
Yeah, it's buffering again.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Is it back now? Looks okay here.
Yep, it's back now, yep.
Yeah, well done.
Sorry to that brief loss there, people. No idea what happened. And thank you for Tony for informing us. Bye.
Hold on.
Don't know what happened there.
Where are we with the GT3s, Gwen?
Into the GT3s. Where are we? Oh, we've got a round of pits.
Oh, round of pits.
Terry
so
Liggins, John Ford, Fergus. He's just coming in.
Everybody
just left.
Yeah.
Jordan either has already left or did not pit. GPS is just coming out.
Terry's got that good gap again over JPS. That's a fair gap.
They're all coming in now. Here's Lars too. Steve Not Hughes. They are very close.
So this will be the third stop, and
Kieran's missed his box there.
So it looks like this will be the last round of pit stops then, because there should be just about enough now to get them through to the 90 minutes mark by the look of it. I think.
I'm not sure.
It's because it's going to be like you're going to be on the 21 minute mark, which is going to be cutting it close, I think, isn't it?
Obviously depends on where the hypers come round. Oh, and Mr. Weston has just come into the pits from the lead of the hypers. So how far back is Mr. Stark? Mr. Stark, he's coming in too. And Rares, what about him? He looks like he's leaning towards it. No.
Yeah, he's...
Rares is staying
he
out.
He faked us.
He did fake us then. So Rares
So
is going to inherit the lead here, I think. I don't think Lee's going to get out in time. But that's not the next lead, because Rares, I think, needs to pit again.
Yeah, I think it's Hunter who's
That's
going
bad timing with Jackie coming out.
I think it's Hunter who's going to end up with the net lead as he just did a pit.
Right, okay.
He's just pitted, so
And he's only
that should win
6
P1.
seconds behind Rares.
Yep.
Mr. Stark is still not leaving. There's a GT3 leaving. Mr. Weston leaves.
Oh, on board with Hunter.
Daniel. Daniel's gone through, so he's not pitting. He's coming up on the back of Steve. That was good timing for his.
Yeah, that looks fine. And the other hyper coming past Steve as well. Who's that? Looks like a cool 1950s B-movie space helmet. The one, whoever's behind Dan Lama there. It's Johnny.
Oh, it's Johnny.
Look at his car. Oh, no, it doesn't. I must have been looking at someone else. Different car.
This could be a good battle.
Between Johnny and Dan, you think?
Dan Lama, yeah. Oh, commentator's curse.
Yeah, maybe not.
Sorry, Johnny. Right, we'll go to somebody else and give you a chance to catch back up. Let's have a look at the GT3s. So Jordan's coming around. Is he going to pit this time?
I see Nightcat,
No.
Robin, Rabsoul all in the pits and hypers.
Yeah.
Laura's staying out. Jordan has got himself into that lead. He's still in the lead there, but we were saying that I think what's happened to... All right, yeah, GT3 is different class, right? Think Mog. Jordan's got himself into the lead there. I'm not sure how far back Terry is.
Ooh, Nige is going slow there. Mr. Woodcut. Rara's just come past.
Is he going slow, or is he just lifted there?
No, he's going slow. He's only doing 140. It should be doing 160 odd top end.
So is Kieran behind him if he's in trouble, or maybe he's fuel saving?
Maybe.
Or he's in the
Mr. Lynch has come through. And there's Kieran coming up behind now. So I do think Mr. Woodcut is carrying some kind of problem. Yeah, the closing speed is...
Yeah. I think it's the curse of the number 777. I think
maybe he's very low on fuel and he's taking sips just to get back to the pit. Little sips. How's the stream going now? Are we still... Yeah, everything's good.
Many stops. Seems excessive. Rares is a very good driver, says Jay.
He is a very good driver.
He's a very good driver, yes. He's very gooey, chewy, got a chewy centre, you know? Like a caramel barrel from those Roses tins.
Kieran's getting Mr. Daunt come past in the hyper there.
Here's the thing, right? You know, like tins of Roses sweets.
I do.
They're not tins anymore, because they're plastic. So why do we still refer to them? Do you call them tubs? Tubs is a good word, right now. It's just me. I still tend to call them tins, even though they're plastic now, and have been plastic for years, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Woodcott is into the pits, so it looks like it was... Well, I don't know. It doesn't look like he's got any obvious damage there. I can see one.
No, I think he may have just been
he
a bit short on fuel.
Yeah. So given the timing now, this will definitely be a last stop. And I see a few people behind pitting as well. Yako with a DT. Lars Revo with a DNF. Oh, Dave with a DNF. Dickenberg with a DNF. Chris Wilson. Peter Archer. Mark Cooley, all with DNFs. Oh, that's quite a list of DNFs this evening.
That is quite a list of DNFs, isn't it?
That is a list, yeah. And we didn't see what happened to Dave, did we? We didn't see what happened to Lars. I don't recall seeing what happened to Mr. Dickenberg or Mr. Wilson or Mr. Cooley. Or did he go out earlier? Because he was running right to the front earlier on, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We're not sure exactly what's happened. So Yaki has served that penalty by the look of things. Oh, and there's a hyper off just in front of him. I think that's Declan again. Yes, so Declan off again. Waiting for the cars to come through, waiting for the traffic, and he's away. Rejoining, driving through cones. Awesome. He's away. So, looks like he's had his fair share of troubles this evening, Mr. Ruthless.
But he's still on track.
But he's still on track and he's still going, so that's the thing, isn't it, you know? How is Robin doing? Should we jump on board with El Tato? Mr. Tato?
Sorry, who are we?
Robin. I was just on board with Robin. He's just coming. Is that Steve? He's coming through there. Looks like.
Yeah, it is.
Pink Lambo. So he's through there safely. And that's Robin running in P9. So up ahead, our friend Masterful. And looks like there's a gap back there. I think there's a couple of GT3s behind him, just at a glance. Yeah, and there's a big gap now between Rare's still out. Hunter
and he's
still
not
out.
coming on this one.
Yeah. So I think, well, we'll keep an eye on that and see how that pans out. Because I thought for sure Hunter would be in the net lead, but then look at that gap back to P3 there with Lee Weston, 50 seconds, man. And then all these guys quite close together. What's happening with? Yeah, it all looks quite spread out. Davy Mack in the pits. Rob Soul in the pit. Davy Mack in the pits again. I really don't know what's happened to Davy this evening. Unless he had a bump.
Oh, there's somebody there around. It's not going to show me who it was.
Yeah, someone turned backwards. I just saw it on your stream then.
Ran out of fuel, confused by the amount of fuel usage, 200%. Simforce worry. Yes, the fuel usage thing is a bit...
It was 2x tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2x. Man on screen there, blame him.
The info is on those cards in the calendar in terms of the fuel usage. But yeah, I mean, like I'm not racing, but it would confuse me as well. I struggle with just 1x. I mean, that's difficult enough. We've been trying to work it out here tonight, actually, haven't we? Because it's like, how many pit stops were there going to be?
Yeah, it's an absolute nightmare without that overlay.
Yeah, so it looks like there's been 3 overall, I think. People have mostly done 3 thus far.
Looks like Stepjay saying it was Declan pointed the wrong way then.
It was Declan.
Wouters coming up behind Jonathan here. What kind of gap have they got?
They're both in the pits.
Oh no, it's not Jonathan. It's
Jonathan in the pits.
Jonathan's
Craig Starkey out of the pits. Robin's gone through on Jonathan. So looks like there is this little extra stop at the end, just with 10 minutes to go. That's what we were thinking, you know, those guys who were pitting on the
There's a hyper wobbling. Who was that? Not Hunter, not Dan, not Masterful, not Welter, not Stark Bongo. Ah, Mr. Vizan.
So we got
Dragging
Robin,
it back to the pit.
Robin closing on Mr. Starkey for position on track.
They are too.
And Water up ahead of them by 3 seconds with 10 minutes left in the race. Very entertaining to watch. Really, really busy. Would have been handy if we had those pit stop overlays, but there we go. That's just how it goes.
Yes. I keep saying it, but maybe next time.
Yeah. Stee in the pits with 10 minutes to go. Oh, that must be... Yeah, that looks like a miscalculation, unless he had a shunt earlier on.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows. But we've got Bruce behind him, coming through the start finish. I'm not sure he's on the same lap. Oh, Stee is out. Never mind. I mean, never mind. I don't mean never mind the Stee. I mean, never mind what I just said. Just to clarify that.
Just to clarify that you wasn't throwing shade at 2D Steve.
No. It's difficult to, you got to get the angle right because he is actually two-dimensional. So Terry Liggins into the lead of the GT3s. He's gone past Jordan.
Right, Jordan's pit, is he? Finally?
He must have. It looks like there's quite a gap. I can't see it from Terry's car. Let's have a look if we can see Terry from Jordan's car as he waits for, I think that's Ruthless going around the outside.
Yes, that is quite a gap. There's Jordan now, so 15 seconds I would suggest. So if I stop here and wait for Jordan to come through. Alright, then maybe not.
It's just unfortunate we're not able to see those gaps. Anyway, JPS looks like he's holding third. Looks like JPS has got room around him as well. It looks like he's got room, definitely got room behind. Just about to see what's going on.
He's being caught by a hyper, Mr. Weston.
It looks like JPS is in good shape there. The road looks pretty clear for him. So
and Rares has pit.
He has.
Yeah, he's gone down to 4.
Yeah, I see. And there you go. And there's that gap that we were seeing earlier, that 40-50 second gap up to Hunter. So he did regain the net lead after all. But that must be a little bit painful, having to pit with 10 minutes to go. Just like if it doesn't all work out. And
Mr. Wilkerson just disappeared and come back.
Disappeared cars.
What is going on with Richie?
To activate the cloaking device.
He did.
See, we're back to Klingons, man. See, it all comes around.
Bird of prey. Oh no, that's the Romulans. Is it? I don't know.
No, Bird of Prey was Klingons, wasn't it? Blah, blah. Hi, hello, ghost car, ghost rider.
Right, so Mr. Lamb has got past JPS.
And Mr. Lama up to P3 overall, and what's the gap? 10 seconds to Mr. Weston in front. So
Rares has got the bit between his teeth now, trying to chase down Daniel.
Aha.
Oh, and there's the gap. It's a better visualization.
Yeah, this looks like it could get close now in the next 5 minutes.
4 seconds, 3 seconds gap. So Dan's going to be on much older tyres. And with how long left? 6 minutes in the race.
Just an update. Steve Not Hughes with his traditional end of race drive-through.
Traditional.
Yeah. And Ortiski's in the pit again in the hypers. Yeah, So DT for Steve Not Hughes. Ouch. I don't know if I was speeding in the pit lane or track limits or what. 50 cars has been mental, so much going on, says Jay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Really difficult for us to keep track of, I can tell you that much.
Oh, Dan has caught the GT3s in a precarious moment. Oh, but he's made it through before the corner, and now that's going to make Rares stuck behind them for the complex, and they're in their own battle. Not really.
Steve's out.
Jordan.
Steve's out of the way, out of the way.
Jumped out the way.
Yeah, and you're able to get past okay around this little section here, I think, and then he's going to catch this next GT3 as you come out of that corner, so
that's not too bad.
Minimal loss of time there, looks like.
Yes. I think he did lose a bit because he was only 3 seconds behind, and he's back to 4.
I'm a massive Trekkie, says Step J. He's got a massive Trekkie.
He's got a massive Trekkie.
Yeah, apparently so. I'm not sure. Do you know our moderators on this channel going? Come on, for God's sake. I've a word with Tony, man, from the.
Has he just
Bongo,
misspelled
from
that?
Bongo channel. He's not doing much, is he? You know.
Yeah. Is he misspelled that and really he's turned into a scouse that he meant I've got a massive Trekkie? I'm not sure.
like a gold lame one, man. With Tony Montana written down one leg, spelled wrong. I've seen one of those in Cardiff before now.
Yeah.
Absolutely cracked me up in the middle of the street, and you got this like gangster kid walking past, you know, with that dropped shoulder thing, you know, where they all walk around and they all look like they've had a stroke or have got muscular dystrophy. And he's wearing this tracksuit bottom, and down the side of it says Tony Montana, but Montana is spelled wrong. So you know, like Tony Montana from Scarface, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got like a little picture of Al Pacino at the top, and it's like, oh, dude, you've got that from Splot Market.
Splot Market.
Oh, man, I tell you, it's just like, you know, if you even looked at it wrong, it would just catch fire. It was that cheap.
It doesn't overripe bananas and Tony Montana tracksuit.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. But that's Cardiff for you.
Nightcat is catching Johnny, and Johnny's having a bit of a wobble here. He's all over the place.
Let's have a look at Johnny. Oh, yeah, that is close. Johnny, in fairness, he's been wiggling about every time we land the camera on him.
Yeah, I think he's running his TC quite low.
Oh, that's looking very close now, and I think that's somebody jumping in the chat. Hello? No?
Where is Mark H? Let's have a look. Where is Mr. Healy, 93 Neely?
Drive through?
Maybe.
I don't
He's
see
there
him.
in 18th.
He's in P18.
He's holding up the hypercar pack. Oh, Jonathan's extended the chicane. He's at the lift, and that's Nightcat through.
Yeah, looked like he went a bit hot into that corner just there before the straight, and just ended up pulling the wheel into the sand.
Oh, and what's this now? That's Rares going past Davy Mack, while still chasing down Dan Lama.
Suarez going through. Is that Masterful in P5?
Oh, Dan Lama's had to pit 2 minutes to the end of the race. Oh.
Yeah, I was saying it's going to be bad to be pitting at 10 minutes to go, but 2 minutes to go, that's just ouch.
That's relinquished the podium spot there.
Absolutely, yeah. Rares has pushed his way back through, in fairness, because he did pit, didn't he?
Mr. Liggins is coming in for a pit too, so that's Jordan back into the lead of the GT3s.
Oh, and again with just that 2 minutes to go. Oh, what a nightmare.
So this will be the final lap. Where is the hypercar? Oh no, it might not be. Will Mr. Weston make it round? No, it will be. Look, he's on the start of the Mulsanne Straight. So yes, this is the final lap.
Oh, Terry must be gutted about that.
Oh, yes. Painful. How much gap has he got back to Mr. Ford? Oh, Mr. Ford's had to jump in too.
John Ford in the pits as well.
GPS.
Does JPS get through? Has he got fuel? Is he okay to
Has he
do
got
another
enough?
lap? Well, he's.
Yeah,
when is
he
he
is.
there?
So that'll be
through, isn't
JPS into the podium positions.
he? No, he's just coming into the last chicane, as I'm seeing it.
Yeah, but John Ford's still in the pit.
Right, yeah, but he has to get past. He has to get past.
So he's going to take third, and Mr. Liggins has managed to get out in front. Oh, they're not that far away.
Yeah, he's going to have to jump on these two guys now.
Who's this coming through? Is that Robin? Yes, it is.
Very fair play to JPS. Very solid tonight. Every time we've landed on him with the camera, he just seems to have been managing everything really nicely.
Yep.
So.
Oh, and there's Kieran's had to do a last-minute pit too. Is Steve not who's going to serve as DT or take it through to the end? Oh, he's got Fergus for company right behind him.
Yeah. And Fergus holding solid P7 there.
Yeah, he's been plugging away all night, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been in that position solidly, hasn't he? Where's Yako? Yako up to P8 after he's seems to have moved up and down the standings a lot every time we've been flicking through.
Yeah.
Gary Barnum, he's fallen right back. I don't know if he's had contact or if that was a problem with just a regular pit stop for fuel. Someone going slow. There's a hyper going really
Steve
slow.
is going to serve his drive-through.
So Otursky in the pits, Ruthless driving through sand. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't Ruthless. Yes, it was.
Oh, Davey Max had a bit of an excursion there. I think Ruthless is just getting out of the way.
I see, right. Yeah, because all these guys are going to be on. They're going to be lapping him. Yeah.
So where is the leader? The leader has to pit on the final lap.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
So Hunter is going to take the win.
Man. There we are, we did call
Is
it.
that race over?
Didn't see a flag yet. He's had to
I didn't see a flag neither. What is this timer about down here? Are we not an hour and a half in?
Yeah, we should be. Hunter is
He
through.
crossed on 131 then.
Must be another lap.
Must be another lap.
Must be.
Wouldn't surprise me with the way that the timings have been tonight. And here comes Mr. Weston leaving the pit now.
Having grief from a GT3 in the pit lane. Nice. I like that. Oh, he's away. Oh, man. That's got to be gutted. Pitted with like a minute left, man. But it looks like our timer seems to be off then. If Hunter's gone through, and that was masterful in the pits.
Mr. Lynch has just collected Fergus.
Oh no!
And they've both got terrible damage from that. We just commented on how Fergus has been solid.
Just watching it on the stream. Oh, that looked bad.
That was very nasty. Has he got going again? Yeah. Oh, he's crabbing. Oh. He's going to have to drag that all the way around. How far back is Nige? Oh, Nige is going to catch him.
Robin in the pits. Nightcat in the pit as well. In the hypers.
And Jordan's going to stop and go from the lead of GT3s.
Oh man, what is going on?
And he's coming to a stop. And is that a DNF from the lead?
That looks like, yeah, he just pulled over. Was he out of fuel or?
I'm not sure if the timings of messing with people's brains.
I don't get that.
I don't get a lot of what's happened in the last 10 minutes.
I mean, where has he gone? I don't see him on the standings either.
Who,
Is
Jordan?
he gone?
No, there he is. He's on mine. 13th DNF. So, Mr.
Oh yeah, I
Liggins
see.
regains the lead of the GT3s.
That's very strange. Be interested to find out what's wrong on there. Must have run out of fuel, yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's off, right? It's off.
Well, if this timing thing's caught us out, then it's obviously going to catch the drivers out too.
Yeah, because we're up to I'm up to 135 now on the timer.
Yeah, same here.
It's hi hello saying these last minutes are crazy. Yeah.
So
But it did say 90 minutes on the server setup. I was looking at that earlier, so it's definitely a 90-minute race.
well, here is Hunter coming through to finish this lap.
That's Hunter. Right,
Yeah,
so
this is him taking the checker flag.
Is it?
Is it?
Look at that victory wiggle. Yeah, it says
victory.
finished.
It says finished.
Yep. It says finished. And what a fantastic victory wiggle as well. So best wiggle of the evening goes to Hunter Lynch, who also gets P1 in the Hypers.
Lee Weston.
Although the award of best wiggler of the evening is always worth more. Yeah, so Rara in the end got that gap down to 5 seconds from where he was. I mean, that's a bit scary, man, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Like we found out earlier, Rara is a very good driver.
Very good. So Dadalama just about coming across the line, and as we predicted, made his way up the grid there to finish in the top 5. So well done,
Mr. Starkey just behind.
Yep, Starkey just behind.
Masterful has done well, pulling it through in 6th.
Fair play, because he pitted on the last.
Fergus grabbing his Porsche back. That's unfortunate.
Oh, we need to have a look at that Fergus incident, man. Masterful. He pitted that last lap as well, so.
That's right.
That must be. It just goes to show the gap then back to Johnny. So yeah, so the guys. Yeah, we are. It's a minute and a half behind the leaders. So there's 3 GT3s coming across the line there at the same time.
That's Fergus,
not sure who that is.
And Johnny.
Where did Fergus finish? Were they on the same lap or?
I'm not sure. Do we know what lap anybody's on?
I just went if he's across the line. He didn't drop those places then, so he finished in 9th. After the crash we saw him in earlier. So well done to him. Every time we've dropped him tonight.
Terry Liggins coming across the line to win the GT3s. Well done, Terry. With GPS just coming into the final contact.
Terry Liggins, he's flashing his lights at us. JPS. Yeah, in the end, it was. It wasn't a gap to be sniffed at, but Jordan, whatever happened to Jordan, I don't know.
I think your guess of fuel might be right.
Yeah, JPS absolutely solid tonight. Every time we've been on board with him, really good. John across the line, he's been up and down the order tonight, but he's come back to P3, which is great. Kieran, P4, by the look of things, if you can get around this last little part of the track. Maybe the beginning of the track, I mean, I really don't know, like turn, I don't know, 7.
No, that was the final straight.
I don't know.
Davey Mack bringing it home in P13 in the Hypers.
P13 for Davey Mack, good.
And Kieran is the last man on track.
Yep. So everybody else has been called. Look at things. Ruthless finished as well. Good job, Ruthless.
Step J, LOL, very good race indeed.
It was well go.
There we go. And breathe.
Across the line. Oof. Well, there we go. There we have it. And there we have it. And there it is. And why not? And so there.
So there is your final listings.
Take us through it, Gwyn.
Leading out the hypers was
break it down.
Hunter Lynch.
Break it down.
Closely followed by Rares, Lee Weston third, Daniel Jarman fourth, Craig Starkey fifth, Masterful in sixth, Jonathan is in seventh, Robin eighth, Nightcat ninth, Wouter 10th, Mr. Rillstone 11, Dan Kenny 12th, Davey Mack 13th, Rab Soul 14th, Richard Wilkes posing in 15th, Eric Dont 16th, Mark Healy 63 nearly, 63 nearly, posing in 17th, Mr. Fizan 18th. And that's the end of the hypers. Terry Liggins takes a fine win in the GT3s, closely followed by GPS and John Ford in third, and we're out the server.
We out. It's a shame we haven't got time to go through that, because there were some drivers there that we could have picked out as we were going through, where every time we landed on them, they just seemed to be doing it was just good to watch. But then we did seem to miss a lot of incidents.
Yes,
so
we did.
We'll see what comes of that.
Very unfortunate, but this is the downfalls, if anything, of such a big grid. But that was excellent. Great racing all round, bar for the not so great.
which may be not so great, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was really busy, man. I didn't get a chance to tell any stories or anything, which I'm sure you're definitely happy about, you know. So
no, I'm quite upset for the watchers. Should I go to the toilet now and then you can carry on with your story?
No. There's no need. It's just you know, not that I'm trying to set up like a power struggle or anything between us, but you know, it's kind of what the audience had asked me for, you know, and you know, it is, you know, that's my shtick kind of thing. And look, I just want validation, right?
Validation.
Remind me to tell you of the story of when I can tell it now, actually. Seems right. Do you want me to tell this story now?
Go for it.
All right. So when I was in counselling several years ago, I remember reaching the point where I was finally able to say to the counsellor and shouted at her straight in the face, I said, look, I'm through this, I'm over it, I can get through on my own, and I don't need your support anymore. I felt really good. So I'm walking out of the of her office, but where she's got her practice, it's like on top of like an underground car park, kind of multi-story job, you know.
Multi-story.
As I'm going, yeah. And so as I'm going out, she shouts after me. She was like, Mog, do you want validation? I turned around to her and I give her a mouthful. Like, I don't need your validation. Like I told you, I'm okay. I'm much better. I don't need the support anymore. And she was like, no, do you want me to validate your parking? and that's why counselling doesn't work, right? Anyway, getting back to the racing. Yeah, it was good. It was a good night. I enjoyed it.
If I didn't need a toilet, I do now.
If you want to wrap this up, man, that's fine with me. I think I've said enough.
Yeah, you know? We haven't got much more for the guys to watch, have we? No. Only my menu screens. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I've had a great laugh with Mog. We tried our best to catch up with the action as it went along. I'm going to say it for the last time. Next time, I'm going to get these goddamn overlays working. And then we'll have the information to keep on top of all the pits and all the strategies.
We'll have so much information, you won't be able to see any of the cars racing, and we'll just be chatting all of this nonsense that we've been chatting tonight. There'll be nothing going on. It's just
data. We won't need to keep on top of it at all.
Yeah.
But until that time, next Thursday. So what's happening next Thursday? Is he rerunning this race, or is he going to go to the next race, which is Spa?
What will happen is this race, whether we have this race for real next week or it's replaced by another race in the series regardless of what happens next week, this round will be done for real within the championship at some point. It might not be next week, it might be the week after, for example.
Right, okay.
But just because we might want to just switch events about, because we do Le Mans this week, and then it's like, oh, we're going to do Le Mans again straight the week after. So it's kind of up for discussion at the moment.
Right,
So we'll
okay.
see.
So there you go, guys.
But this round, as a championship round where people will earn points, will be in the calendar. Just it'll be, everything's being pushed on by a week.
Right, but this actual event is nil point.
Nil points, nothing about, if you didn't turn up and you didn't unregister and all that, is no penalty points, nothing at all for anyone.
Right, okay. Thank you to the viewers, Step J. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All the other commenters, hi, hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just trying to roll through. It is really just Step J. Oh, we had a bit of Voldy in the middle, didn't we? And Abe, thank you very much, Abe. Oh, Jim.
Yeah, thanks, Abe.
Thanks, Jim. Adam.
Yeah. Hi, hello as well.
And we had our special guest appearances from Tony and Steve.
Yeah, which we're grateful for. So I think that's Lionel Richie's sock account there for YouTube.
Oh, and Owen earlier on as well. Right,
then, guys.
I am definitely ready for the toilet. 5 to 11.
Okay, mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mog, for helping me along again.
Great fun. Enjoyed it.
So, over and out, and we shall catch you all at the next one.